Summertime, got liquor on the table, I don't mind where the night goes, your skin on mine. I see no other people, love is blind, but that's alright though. Pull me down, drown me in this thing I'm feeling round.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the horizon.
The donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you? It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Do it again.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone.
Romance.
It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki ho!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer! It's Gaming Morning Show, and it is the Friday edition. Friday, October 29th, 2021. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Mike on the bottom left, Sean on the top left. I am Hefty Goof. It is great to see you. We have Downs in chat already. Kate Zaid is here checking in. Look, it's Mike O. Just Cause this morning. Kajito was here right at the top, and Downs checked in at 53 after the hour was in fact
First!
It was great to see you, although if we're going to keep playing games until 11 o'clock p.m. on the West Coast, I might have to retire. I'm not cut out for this. I don't know how you're awake, Michael. Not even a clue.
I don't know either. The one good thing is I have an issue at work where I have too much PTO, so I told them I'm not coming in today.
Oh, the old I got too much PTO plight. I'm sorry, bud, that you have to deal with that.
Yeah, it's the worst. First world problems, right?
Yeah. Hey, but you got coffee, you got food. We got Sean, who you look like you're lower than usual.
Yeah, why are you down so far?
Did the chair go down or did the camera go down?
I think the camera got all funky.
It was just kind of strange because usually like right here, right, and then we looked this morning like here. I'm like maybe Sean's just extremely tired, which is probably the
being
case.
up there.
In the elevation, it's thinner air, right? So you got to get down here where the oxygen is. So
The nice thick air.
this air's so thick I could eat it. I like to chew my air.
That's kind of gross.
There's oxygen. Medium rare oxygen. It's good. Love it. So good. Yeah, I'm tired, but I had a lot of fun. We learned yesterday how to play Dead by Daylight with our good friend Hey It's Brendan _TTV. Tonight is the Hocus Pocus table read as part of our GMS Halloween event. But thank you for everyone who was able to join us yesterday and hang out with us. Man, it was a fun time. We have 2 more events, in fact, the Hocus Pocus table read tonight, and tomorrow we're going to play some Gartic, hopefully Halloween themes, starting at 6 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. Today, as everyone's kind of got a whiff of, because, you know, when you start cooking breadsticks, you know, everyone kind of starts to matriculate around, right? It's National Breadstick Day. So I'm asking you, chat, I'm asking you, Mike, Sean, where are you at with breadsticks? Where's the best breadsticks? How do we feel about them? We okay with breadsticks?
They're really good, yeah.
Yeah, I love breadsticks.
Yeah. Why is it that, like...
They're made out of bread, though, and that's
gonna be a problem.
That's a problem, yeah.
Why is it that, like, we look at a piece of bread, right? And we're like, I'm not going to eat that without anything on it. But a breadstick, we're like, yeah, I'm just going to eat that all the way through. It's going to be delicious.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a sandwich, right? Like some guy was like, yeah, I'm sick of eating this bread by myself. What can I do with it? I'll put this turkey on it. Oh, I'll just put some cheese. Oh, another piece of bread? You know, some guy was like, maybe if I make this bread longer and a little bit shorter, and then I put some of this garlic, maybe? Well, we're done. You know, it's... Yeah. So,
It's like you were
Breadsticks
there.
are pretty good.
yeah, no, I was there when it was invented. So, I have a time machine over there that you can't see. It's behind the black thing. And so I like to go back to very important historical times, like when breadsticks were invented, or the first time somebody discovered toilet paper. That one was kind of crappy, though. Heyo!
You're good in the kitchen, Sean. Do you make homemade breadsticks yourself?
I haven't. No.
Yeah, they're easy and they're delicious.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I really like homemade bread. Don't know why I wouldn't like homemade breadsticks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's easy. You just you use pizza dough, right? And you
Yep.
like kind of make it a little longer, and then brush some crap on it, and you're good to go. Not literal crap. If anyone's listening, don't put feces on breadsticks. Bad.
All right.
Yucky.
Also, don't Google that.
Well, there it is. The first poop mention of the day. Mark it down.
There you go. It was
Can
feces.
we make Bob also say "You're welcome, Hofbrew"? At the end of
Sorry,
that?
off brew.
Okay.
I mean, Bob's here, so Bob will do what you ask. So, hey, Bob. All right, we talked about this the other day. It's a little off topic, and I apologize. Yesterday was National Chocolate Day, right? But you might remember Best M&M Day, right? You recall that? We never got Bob's opinion. So, Bob, what is the best kind of M&M?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, it's definitely one of two varieties. It's either the peanut M&Ms or the peanut butter M&Ms. Now, if they could combine those two, that hands down would be my favorite. I kind of like the Crunch Bar looking ones. You know, I don't know what those are called. Cookies and cream, ugh, disgusting. And I don't like the salted caramel ones either. Traditional ones, I'd rather just eat Skittles. But okay, I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna say peanut butter.
I mean, it's a good choice.
Is he done?
It's a good choice.
He really thought that one out.
I do like his idea of combining peanut butter than peanut. Then at least peanuts wouldn't be awful. So, wow, it's just ridiculous. Downs, man. Everyone wants to hear from Bob, and then Bob finally sits there and lays his heart on the table for you about M&Ms and whatever. So, all right. Anyway, it's Breadstick Day. We're asking where the best breadsticks are, and then
and if you meant color, green, I guess.
Barely green. It's the color.
Thanks, Bob.
So thanks, Bob. It is also Internet Day. It is Cat Day, Bandana Day. National Cat Day was going to be the topic of the day because it's like #1 trending on Twitter, but we just talked about Black Cat Day the other day, and just so much feline, even though we do love our cats. National Oatmeal Day, National Hermit Day, World Stroke Day, National Frankenstein Friday, which I love that name. That's one of the best days of the day I've heard in a while.
Nice.
It is World Psoriasis Day, Peppermint Bark Day, and National Testosterone Day.
Okay.
Testosterone.
Now, World Stroke Day, is that do I need to stroke a cat?
I'm guessing it's more serious than that one. I'm guessing it's.
No, I'm gonna stroke a cat. Stroke a cat.
If Kalaf was here already, Kalaf would probably be talking golf strokes.
Not gonna say it.
But I'm gonna guess that it's about the
Not
dangerous
gonna say
types
it.
of strokes. So, yeah. Oh, maybe swim strokes.
Yeah, I must be swim stroke. Because surely if it was a serious one, they would say it's World Stroke Awareness Day or something like that.
I don't think so.
Well, here's the thing, right? They're on
I agree
awareness
with you.
days. They're just trying to make you aware. They're not trying to have you figure anything out. They're just like, hey, there's strokes. Okay, you're aware. Have a good one.
Okay, that works for us. It's good. I appreciate it.
A warm welcome to our official head of research and development, Kalaf.
No, they let him back in the room.
Course isn't letting anyone out. Too wet. No strokes today.
You should call them and tell them it's World Stroke Day.
Yeah, we need to play. I agree. It should have awareness or something in there, because otherwise, this is the same thing when you talk about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. If it's just Breast Cancer Month, then it sounds like people are rooting for breast cancer, and that's not the case. We're trying to stop breast cancer. So, same thing with World Stroke Day. Mike, if you would like to play Rocket League, we would like to play with you as well. Mike
I'm busy eating my oatmeal.
What's for breakfast?
That's National Oatmeal Day, so you're right on cue with that. Mike did say we did pizza and cheesy bread from Papa John's. You did that yesterday?
Yeah, we had a bunch of family stuff, so we didn't have time to cook. So we made the executive decision to have pizza Thursday instead of pizza Friday. So, yeah.
And Kate Zaid might pivot, by the way. Kate's going to potentially do Breadstick Friday instead of
Kate, I have a code where you get free cheesy bread with a large pizza. I can hook you up.
You also have the best breadsticks are in my belly from Downs, which is pretty true. Also, Olive Garden. For some reason now, whenever I think of breadsticks, I think of Olive Garden. They did a great job owning that piece of food.
Breadsticks with a Alfredo boat, and you just eat it with
Alfredo
sauce.
boat?
Yeah, it's just a bowl of Alfredo sauce
Of that.
for your breadsticks. It's delicious.
Vats of bread of Alfredo. Or you could just eat the breadstick plain because you don't need sauce with everything. Am I right?
Other people like sauce.
Just saying.
You're by
Normal
yourself.
people
Other
like
people like
sauce.
sauce.
Whoa.
Stop being offended by other people's sauce.
I'm not offended. I'm just saying there's alternatives, okay?
Indeed.
Jeez. At least Bob agrees
I'm
with
getting
me.
sauce. I'm gonna eat twice as many sauces now, just to spite you.
And when
That
we're
is
done,
so
at some point,
wrong.
I'm gonna take a picture of our sauce drawer, and
I
Ryan
hope
will
that
have nightmares.
I hope that drawer's in the fridge.
No, it's in the counter.
I have a sauce drawer too. It has ketchup and Taco Bell hot sauce and all these things.
Oh, we've got lots of we've got.
Soy sauce, saucy sauce.
Do you just open it sometimes and like cry?
No, the sauce doesn't offend me. Just saying, not everything has to have sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I do like Alfredo on breadsticks.
Nope, too late.
Oh,
I also really
Can't
like
have it
without-
anymore.
Well, I can, and I will, but
I called all the Olive Gardens just now. they have your picture.
be on the lookout for this man. He is not allowed. Just cause since pizza breadsticks are fire. So my favorite cheesy breadsticks from like a standard place, you know, a chain or whatever, is Pizza Hut. And I used to work there, and it was great because I used to get cheesy breadsticks for my like employee meal because they basically covered the cost of them. Whereas like if I'd gotten the pizza, I'd have to pay like $3 every shift, and that'd be ridiculous. So.
ironically enough, I've never eaten at a Olive Garden. I've never been there. However, I have had their breadsticks.
Well, walk us through that one.
They're pretty good.
Did you find them on the ground or something? We're like, ooh.
There's this incredible thing that was just developed about a week and a half ago called Takeout. And I had a friend who I worked with. She got Takeout because she was having a night. So I guess Olive Garden was her happy place. So she got Takeout, and I was able to enjoy some breadsticks.
What's kept you out of an Olive Garden?
I just haven't had the desire to go to one. Or
Do they have your picture on the wall too?
I'm not allowed to go to Olive Garden. They're like, yo, don't let this guy in. He says weird things. No, I just never had the desire to go, I guess. Which is funny, because I think we have like $100 gift card that someone gave us for like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Saving it for a rainy day.
With inflation, things now worth like $26.
You can get one breadstick.
Mike's good friend Kyle says Noble Roman's hands down best breadsticks and Bella's pepperoni filled breadsticks as well.
Dude, oh my gosh. Bella's is the saving grace of Central Indiana, where it's New York style pizza, because Midwest pizza sucks. And their pepperoni filled breadsticks are fire.
Filled, yum.
So
Yeah.
good.
I went to Little Caesars the other day. They have this thing called slices and sticks or something, but it's like half a pepperoni pizza and the rest they cut into cheese sticks.
Yeah.
And it's something I've been looking for my whole life. And finally, Little Caesars figured it out.
Unfortunately, it's Little Caesars.
Listen, I'm not going to try to sit here and wax poetic about Little Caesars. You know, they're fine. You know, they're not awful. They're fine.
Yeah. They
And
exist.
they have pepperoni cheese bread that's actually really, really good. So that might be like a lunch thing for me now. With pepperoni cheese bread and a soda.
Go.
It was like $4. It was great. It's the only way I figured out how to use this bat grapple, by the way, is just if I get the ball, I run into the net. It's the only way.
Yeah.
And I still would have missed there if it wasn't for whoever had it tethered on the other side. So. Whoa! K-Laugh's coming in hot. Little Caesars is great. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Great.
sucking.
Great's a strong word.
Great's a lot.
It's fine.
It is. It's fine.
Yep.
It's not my first, second, third, or fourth choice.
It's appropriately priced.
but in a pinch.
for sure.
Yes.
So they have the $5 lunchbox, right? Where they have the little mini like square pizza. It's with pepperoni or cheese, and it comes with like a soda. Or if you're like just hankering for a little bit of pizza, it's lunchtime. It's perfect.
I agree.
It's just really greasy and sometimes tastes like cardboard.
Their tomato sauce is real bad. Like,
Their tomato sauce is real bad.
like I
I
don't.
think they just put ketchup on pizza.
Maybe it tastes like that. Yeah. I even like they have the side that you get when you get the crazy bread or whatever, and I love dipping breadsticks in marinara. And no.
Little Caesar was on point. No, was it Little Caesars? Yeah, they have the Noid, right?
No,
that's
that's Domino's.
Domino's.
Oh, that was Domino's. Well, screw you, Little Caesars. Like Domino's better.
It's not Little Caesar's fault.
Sure it is. They should have got the Noid first. He was a free agent, and he's like, "Hey, Little Caesar, you guys," and they're like, "No." Like, all right, well, whatever.
That is actually one area of marketing that I do like, and it's a lot easier with like actors as opposed to trademark things. Like the Noid's probably trademarked, and you'd have to go through a lot more legal work. But like when Sprint brought back the Verizon guy and was like, "Hey, I've changed my mind. I use Sprint now." I love that commercial. So it'd be great if Little Caesars had found a way to borrow the Noid.
Just take the Noid back. Yeah. He's with us now. I always thought that was weird, though. The whole, oh dang, was that you, Sean?
Yep.
Dang it. How he was able to just be like, yeah, now screw you, Verizon. I like Sprint, or whatever. You know, you're like, oh god, can you hear me now? Can you say that? Can he do that? I don't think you can do that.
Top of the moron to you, Master Jordy. It's good to see you. Also, you too, KJ.
Good moron.
Thank you for the lurk, Kate and KJ. Jordy says, I stand by Little Caesars, but Olive Garden has the best breadsticks.
Jordan, no one is saying there's a problem with Little Caesars.
I mean, we are not meeting Calaf's level of enthusiasm for Little Caesars.
Little Caesars thing?
Calaf, how often do you go to Little Caesars?
Once every 7 minutes. He's there right now. It's the golf course. Caesars.
Calaf owns a Little Caesars that we don't know about. Sorry, Calaf.
That'd be quite the reveal.
'Tis I, Little Caesars.
He's
Wait.
actually the Noid. And he's trying to make the move.
He's even using the slogan, y'all. It's always there, hot and ready. Go to littlecaesars.com. It's promo code Calaf. Love it. It's now 6:26 West Coast time, 9:26 out east, 2:26 for those watching in the UK. If you've never been here before, we are a morning radio show that plays games. We are 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. And you can find us Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Coming up, birthdays this day in gaming history. So if you have a birthday to celebrate or an anecdote about gaming history, I guess. We never asked that before, but it's only taken us a year. You can be involved too. Let us know in the chat.
Dear Diary, on this date in 1995, I filed a lawsuit against Nintendo because there was too many letters in the name. They told me that I could not do that.
I'm so concerned that now journal entries from 1995 have the same way that I used to express journal entries from the 1920s. Dearest mother. It's 1990.
Dearest journal, I have not spoken to thee in exactly 6 minutes. A lot has happened in that time. I fell. Now my foot hurts.
Dearest mother,
I'm gonna eat some cheesy bread.
I've just finished my latest episode of Saved by the Bell, and wanted to let you know that I've missed you.
Did you know that Jesse Spano is having some problems with the drug addiction? But they're not the real drugs, they're the fast drugs. If she would just lick a frog, then it would be okay.
That's drugs. All right, there you go. More letters from the 1990s coming up. All right, now it's time to get informed. We need to get the news. Just because Rip Screech, absolutely. Here's hashtag video game expert shot.
Good morning. It is Friday, October 29th, 2021. And this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. We have some Arms Race Watch 2021. Sony to, quote, aggressively invest in development capabilities, aka more acquisitions likely on the way. This is from Jason Guisao of Game Informer. Not an arms race. 2021 has been a solid financial year for Sony. The acquisitions of Returnal developer Housemarque, Nix's Software, known for its first-party PC ports, Star Citizens, Fire Sprite, and remaster-heavy Bluepoint game contributed to a 20% increase in Sony's total workforce. Now, apparently, the employee surge also led to record revenue numbers, as noted in the company's second quarter financial results. With this level of success, Sony plans to, again, quote, aggressively invest in development capabilities, which likely means that more developer acquisitions are on the way. Hiroki Totoki, Sony's executive deputy president and chief financial officer, recently spoke about the monetary success and the next steps. And as he put it, the new studios under the Sony umbrella are claimed for polished, engaging titles, and they will help bring PlayStation games to other platforms. Going forward, they plan to leverage these studios to increase the development capabilities of PlayStation studios and use the expertise necessary to deploy games to PC and mobile devices. There you go.
But
not an arms race.
We're only trying. This is your life. We're only trying to acquire more studios and developers and game titles than the other guys. But
Yes,
that's
and
it.
make more money.
Other than that.
But we're not racing.
Oh my god.
We just want to be first. Just us first.
That sounds like my 6-year-old.
We don't want to race you. We just don't want you to come before. We win. Not a race. In our next news story of the day, we haven't talked much about Call of Duty Vanguard, but this is pretty big news. Call of Duty Vanguard is going to bring a brand new Warzone map in its first season. Since they've been kind of stuck on the same map with changes, but stuck on the same map for a long time. The first season's going to arrive this December. This is from Austin Goslin of Polygon. The new map is going to be called Call of Duty Warzone Pacific and come out December 2nd. Start of Call of Duty's new season will kick off the start of Warzone Pacific, which will bring the Battle Royale game back to the Second World War. The biggest new update with the new season will be the addition of Caldera, the game's newest map, which is set somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. The new map is supposed to be similar in size to Verdansk, Warzone's existing map, but we won't know the details until Raven Software begins to reveal them late November. So we don't really know much about it right now, other than it exists, what era it's set, and what its name is. So there you go.
I play a game called Apex Legends, and they have a lot of new maps relative to Warzone. I don't dislike the idea of having just kind of one place that evolves over time for a good amount of time before you release it. So, I mean, I haven't played Warzone for maybe a year at this point, and I'm fine with that because I like Apex a lot more. But having the same map and kind of having little changes to it over time, I think it's not a bad strategy. I don't think we need to have new maps all the time. That said, I'm excited for the new map from Apex coming soon.
Yeah, it's the problem with Warzone though. Aside from just like Just Cause says, aside from the fact that it sucks, the new map barely had any. It took them what? It took a year for them to make any kind of changes to the map, like even little ones, right? The only thing that they would do is maybe they'd have events and then like make it dark.
Oh, there were the
You're like-
spooky times.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, oh, crary. I mean, I crap my pants, but at the same time, Warzone. I get what you're saying, Ryan. I don't agree. I like the variety of Apex because with Warzone, then also it just turns into a camp fest because it has all the same spots for you to camp and all this, it's just not. And maybe had they done it differently and done a little bit better, it could have been great. And do a couple more little little tweaks here and there. So I agree with the consistency is cool, but when they don't do anything, that's a
Right.
problem.
Right. There's a balance for sure, and it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to see if they strike that balance better under new development. We'll see. Time will tell. Will it bring anyone back? Maybe. I don't plan on picking it back up, but that's because there's just so many other things I'd rather play.
Yeah, well, that and there's the problem of the cheaters. If they fix that, it would be great.
Yeah, but even if they definitively fix that, I still don't think I'd go back.
That's I'm just speaking personally
Yeah,
for myself.
Warzone Pacific will continue to be free to play and support cross-play and cross-progression, just like the original Warzone. People who own Call of Duty Vanguard, however, will be able to play the new map 24 hours exclusively before Warzone-only players get a chance to try it out.
I heard you
So there
say
you go.
cross progression. My brain thought you said cross aggression. I was like, that's fitting for a
Cross
battle royale.
Yep, that's pretty spot on.
Love this game.
Cross-aggression coming in 2022.
God, I hate you so much. Give me a hug.
In our last news story of the day, do you have video game controllers, and do you find that your children are chewing on them all the time?
Usually, yeah.
No.
Well, does Baby Glitch have the product for you? Baby Glitch is launching a new line of chewable video game controllers for quote tiny babies.
Finally.
Yep. This is from Mike Fahey of Kotaku, and he says, quote, I am constantly telling my 10-year-old son Seamus to stop chewing on the Xbox controller, but getting to this point took years of training and discipline. So now you don't have to worry about it. These are adorable little teethers and chew toys for kiddos.
Sorry, I just saw
They're-
a picture of it.
Oh, wow.
They're shaped in various
There's a GameCube.
controller shapes, including Xbox and PlayStation, obviously, but also a Super Nintendo controller, a 64 controller, Nintendo 64 controller, and a Sega controller.
Wow.
These are pretty cool. These would be good gifts for like a video gamer friend who's having a baby. Give them a chewable video game controller.
That's
Which
right.
is cool until they chew on your actual controller because that's the same thing.
Because I didn't play many games when I had little kids, but then when this author wrote about having a 10-year-old still chewing on the controller, I was like, huh. But yeah, I think this is a great idea for someone who's into gaming and has kids. Like, yeah, chew on this.
The design is they did a pretty good job designing it to look like video game controllers, but also be, softer, rounder edges and comfy for baby teeth.
There's
I kind of
finally,
want to buy one just to chew on.
finally a use for the left side of an N64 controller.
I like these. These are good job, Baby Glitch. And if they're successful, maybe they'll make other cute baby-related video game things. Potentially. And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like Dollhouse, which is out on Switch, Panorama Cotton. Interesting development here. Panorama Cotton is out on PlayStation 4 and Switch, and then Cotton 100% is out on Switch.
Great.
It's Cotton Day. Mario Party Superstars is out on Switch. Ghosts and Apples is out on Switch.
Good pair.
Shinrai Broken Beyond Despair is out on Switch.
Oh,
Halloween
sorry.
Snowball Bubble is out on Switch. PJ Masks Hero of the Night is out on Switch. Horror, yeah, PJ Masks game. Look at that. Horror and Adventure Pinball is out on Switch. I feel like we've had that one before. And always and for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Holy Cow Milking Simulator out on Switch.
Love your simulators.
But this one's a milking simulator.
This is the second straight.
I hate the Switch. You guys get all the fun games.
This is the second straight.
Fun or mobile ports.
Second straight day of talking about milking. Did that yesterday during the course of GMS games. So,
Yeah.
sweet pull.
Yeah.
You were wrong though. It was not horror and adventure pinball. The one that we announced recently was adventure and horror pinball.
Oh, totally different.
Yeah, completely different. Congratulations! Holy cow! Milking Simulator, you are a name of the morning, and thus eligible for name of the month consideration. And that's good because if you are a name of the month, you might be won by somebody from our audience in the near distant future. Maybe
Sometime between now and the end of humanity, you will pick a name of the sometimes.
Yeah, Just Cause, for example, is watching the show for the first time today, and
Sorry.
you might have an opportunity
Just
to win.
Cause is Justin from last night.
Correct.
I believe.
Yeah, name of the month. You haven't had a chance to win that yet, Just Cause. But if you just wait a good 5-6 months, you might have a chance at name of the month from last June. So we're very prompt here at Gaming Morning Show. If you miss any of that,
so.
If we get an entire year behind on our giveaways,
That'd be great. I'd love it.
that never happens.
let's just wait until June and give away last June's and this June's at the same time, and we'll just do double giveaways for the rest of the year.
Or we'll just give them all. Like we'll do like a 12-month gift basket. You get all the games that we haven't given away.
Oh, for Christmas.
Yeah, and then we'll ship them to you
Ooh.
6 months after that because we're so prompt with fulfillment. If you miss any of that, check our Twitter.
Hashtag GMS name of the morning.
And you can find them. Thank you very much, video game expert Sean. Appreciate it. You can follow us on Twitter too, sports.gaming, Look, it's Myko, and Hefty Goof. Coming up later in the show, we are going to tell you some really great stories. These stories will be about a county that shut down a yoga goat operation. We'll also tell you about an abandoned mobile home. It's caused some people to, or at least one person, to face some charges. But right now, it's time to get informed about this story from Frank Witzel, the Detroit Free Press. It's about a struggle, a Halloween costume, and a Ford engineer. Ford trucks.
Sorry, my throat just jumped on me. This one's actually a little bit of a difference from our normal thing. Normally, we like to have haha funny stories. This one's a really feel-good story because when a 6-year-old girl named Leighton Vian goes Halloween trick-or-treating this year, she'll be making a statement just like Cruella de Vil, the character she'll be dressed up as in the summer's movie. Her 20-month-old brother Holden will tag along as what else? Dalmatian. This story is about how a special costume for a special girl is going to let her do what every other kid will do this Halloween: go door to door for candy. What you might not know is that Leighton, who was born with meiotic dystrophy, is unable to walk. The disease makes her muscles weak, and she also has difficulty speaking. So Tim Kaser, we'll just call him Tim. So Tim, a Ford engineer and friend of Leighton's parents, designed a 7.5-foot contraption, DeVille's car, that Leighton can ride in and still be seen throughout the neighborhood. It's so special for us, Leighton's mother, Abby Vian, 38, of Northville, said Wednesday morning, just a few hours before they plan to take the car for a test drive. Having a child with special needs, you're not included in a lot of things, she said. Tim, who loves Halloween, said he wanted to help a little girl and her family enjoy the holiday. It's fun for him to tinker, but what he really enjoys is making other people happy, especially folks who otherwise might not get to enjoy the holiday as much. More than making a costume, Tim said he wanted to help a kid who otherwise might not be able to enjoy one of his favorite holidays, because if you can't walk around, doesn't look like it's much fun, which is incredibly true. But it's really neat. They designed, I mean, it's like a fully functional like car. I mean, you can't like drive really far, I guess. But yeah, it's really, really neat. And she's going to get to go trick-or-treating and do all sorts of stuff normally. Thanks to Tim. Way to go, Tim.
I mean, look at the fenders on that car. Like, that looks legitimately like the movie car. That's great.
Did a good job. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And the story that we linked has other pictures. You can see them pushing it around. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice story.
It's neat.
Good find. Thanks for sharing that, Mike.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right, it's
We'll
now
return to the normal nonsense later.
6:43 out on the West Coast, 9:43 out east. Coming up, I will do birthdays this day in gaming history. That's on the way. K-Laugh says, free demo available on Steam right now. Full game not yet released, coming 2021 quarter. But wait.
I can play it on Steam?
Oh.
It's out now on Switch. It'll be out on Steam later.
Okay, I was very confused for a second there. It's like, we're not liars.
So maybe it'll win Name of the Morning in quarter 4 of 2021 again.
Right now.
Holy cow!
Yeah, isn't this quarter 4 of 2021?
I'm just quoting what K-Laugh said. He's R&D. I'm not in charge.
Kyle, when does Q4 start? Is it now? Did they change it?
Christmas is coming according to Just Cause. That's true. So you can maybe get name of the month, gift bag for Christmas. That could be what we've been waiting for.
I'm excited to decorate the traditional Christmas themed breadsticks.
Do they have sprinkles?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's Christmas breadsticks. Jeez.
Tonight we continue our GMS Halloween event. We started it earlier this week, with Fudge Village on Monday and Tuesday. We're going to have a Hocus Pocus table read, and if you would like to participate with us, please go into our Discord. Our good friend Austin Attack has an @everyone in there, and all you have to do is react to it if you would like to be involved. That starts at 7 p.m. Pacific time tonight. Hocus Pocus table read, and I was not sure I was going to be able to attend because I forgot about something. I can attend, and I'm very excited to be there with y'all, so it'll be good.
Hooray!
Oh, I just screwed myself over. All right, that's better.
Teamwork.
I had a great shot, and then I did the magnet thing. Yeah, here. I'm like, yeah, never mind.
You both worked it in there. Look at that. Top of the moron.
Good moron.
To you, Sis, thank you for stopping by. It is Breadstick Day. So we're asking everybody, what are the best type of breadsticks? And maybe some alternative breadsticks. So if, like, for example, you're gluten-free or can't eat bread easily, is there something else that's like a breadstick that's also delicious? And Digital Games is here as well. Top of the moron to you. It's good to see you.
Top of the moron.
Kate came in here earlier and mentioned Olive Garden, and everyone's talked a little bit about Olive Garden at this point. What was the other place Kate mentioned? Fiore's?
Fazoli's.
Is that also like a national chain?
It's I don't know how to describe it because I'm not a fan, but it's not bad. Their breadsticks are like hella greasy though. Like you're talking like not the good greasy, like they're just dripping. Ugh.
Dripping.
Yeah. See. Oh, good. Justin made it to our Discord. Welcome.
You've been there more than me.
Hey, Ryan, we're starting a Discord.
I'm notoriously bad at Discord. I'm good at certain things at Discord. I'm bad at what most people are really good at with Discord, which is,
It's funny, though, because you'll, like at everyone and then not check what you wrote.
That's true.
So you're like, yeah, I answered your question. You're like, where? In Discord.
Where you asked?
That's true. Says every bread product smothered in cheese is delicious. Yeah, I made a mistake last night too because we got done with GMS games and I played Apex for a little bit longer because I was like feeling video games. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up late and play video games, and then I stayed up way too late. But then I got done. I was like, oh, I'm hungry, which I wasn't. I was like, so I'll go have a snack. And so I ate Wheat Thins and cheese right before bed. So, yeah. Also,
going for a ride. Jesus, OP.
Wheat Thins and Cheese was the name of my band. Just kidding.
Which one were you?
That was Wheat. It was a 3-person band, so one was.
Oh, there's a
Thins.
comma in there.
Yeah. Wheat Thins and Cheese. Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Wheat Thins and Cheese.
Wheat. Wee.
Nice shot. Nice pass.
And Mike held it right there for me with that tether, so I could just knock it in.
Don't do it. Don't go anywhere.
You're like the Ash of Rocket League. New Apex character. That's tethers. I mentioned I'm excited for the new season.
It's a deep cut. Let's be real. It's gonna be just like the last time when Seer came out and it was like stupid OP, and everyone hated it. And yeah, this is gonna be terrible.
It's not gonna be terrible.
Terrible.
It's gonna be great. It's
But
got
I'm
a
only
new
saying
map.
that because then I'm not gonna want to play it. This season, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a real conscious effort to like play and do good, and I did it for about a week, and then I was like, oh yeah, hey, like Valheim.
Well, and that reminds me of like what Sean was saying earlier. Like, you know, I'm not going to play it because there's so many other games to play. Like, you two are far more like versed in lots of different choices, right? Whereas I pretty much like to play one game over and over and over again. Although I guess if you like to play Valheim over and over and over again, maybe that's the same thing. But
Valheim is kind of like the office of my gaming. You know, like you're like, oh, let me play Apex, and I turn on Valheim. But I play a fair amount of other games. There's just too many of them, and then I get overwhelmed, and then I go to Valheim. I could play Phasma, I could play this, I could play that. Valheim. You know, so.
Just Cause is maybe going to join your Valheim server when it debuts.
Yep.
Wait, do we have one already? Okay. Woof. Dodge that. I was like, oh no. Do we still have Minecraft?
Like Minecraft servers.
Do we still have Minecraft servers?
I mean, I need to at least have mine, because if I don't, the Temple of the Six will go away.
Do we need to put a check in the mail for the Minecraft servers?
No,
these things cost money.
I mean, they do, but luckily they're very, very cost prohibitive, inhibitive. I don't know which is the good one.
Good morning to you, Tracer, and happy birthday last week. Tracer
Happy
celebrated
birthday,
his
Tracer! It's
birthday
Tracer's birthday today.
on the 23rd, I think. Is that right? Am I close?
Okay.
I'm gonna just live under here for a second. I got an epic save for funsies.
You got an epic save, but it hit me. How'd that work?
I mean, I hit the ball. Did I hit you with the ball?
Yeah, I don't know. I was like right on the line, and the ball hit me and went away. But I think you had already gotten the epic save.
Yeah, I think that's why I touched it. It must have bounced off you. That's funny. Well, happy birthday. Hope it was as good as it could be, Tracer. And we appreciate you tuning in for today, which is
Do it
national.
again next year.
Yeah, consistently. It's National Breadstick Day. So if you have a favorite breadstick, please let us know. 6:52 West Coast time. It's 9:52 out east. It is 2:52 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. We have next hour a top 10 list that we'll share with you. So stick around for that. That's weird and sometimes creepy. Facts about Halloween candy you should know before trick-or-treating, so when you collect the dad tax, you understand. No good breadsticks list.
What? I mean, it's just like, look, breadsticks. There you go. It's Halloween. We can talk about breadsticks every day, but you can only talk about Halloween until Sunday, and then it disappears forever.
You'll never see it again.
And he's doing a service, because if you tell them the Monday after Halloween, it'll be too late. You'll have eaten the weird and sometimes creepy facts about Halloween candy.
They'll be eating it and be like, "Oh, just oh."
If only
This
I
one's
had
weird
known.
and sometimes creepy.
Today, celebrating a birthday is Melba Moore, singer 76, American singer and actress, known by stage name as Melba Moore. Today is also actor Richard Dreyfuss's birthday, turned 74 today.
Richard Dreyfuss, he's funny.
Was Richard Dreyfuss the one from Jaws?
What's that? Jaws, the fifth element, not fifth element, Jesus. Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
But Richard Dreyfuss wasn't Jaws, right?
Yeah, he was like the guy.
Was he the one who said the bigger boat line?
Yep. No, wasn't that the... No, that was Roy Schneider.
Okay, I've never seen Jaws.
I think he's dead. I'm shocked.
But the ride at Universal Studios is pretty badass.
Is it?
Was when I went there in 1994. Dearest mother, today I recounted my memories. Let's see what else. Musician Randy Jackson. I don't remember Randy Jackson making music at all. I just remember Randy Jackson being an American Idol judge, and I thought was a producer. But
That's a no from me, dog.
Randy Jackson apparently labeled as a musician, according to Wikipedia. Many other things. Career started in the 1980s. Is 65 today.
He used to be in a band. I remember. I don't. Which one was it? Did it say?
No, not on the at least top line.
Kyle. What band was Randy Jackson in?
So, Cleveland.com has Randy Jackson as 60. That's a big... Is he 60 or 65? That's a big difference.
Yeah, usually we have maybe 1 year off.
Yeah, 5 is...
I didn't even see his name. Where is he?
He's below the fold.
Oh, gosh, really? That's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Actor Rufus
That's a no for me, dog.
Sewell is 54.
Hold on. Is this not the Randy Jackson from American Idol?
It is.
Really?
Yeah.
Of the Jacksons?
Wait, Randy Jackson was part of the Jackson 5?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't.
No, Randy Jackson is a Jackson.
No, stop it.
Yeah.
The
That's why
dog
he's so
guy?
famous.
Randy
That's not you.
Jackson.
Yeah, I'm not. No.
No, this isn't that Randy Jackson.
Thank you. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
Randy Jackson has a birthday on June 23rd.
Randall Darius Jackson.
What?
Yeah.
Now I'm so confused.
Yeah. Why are there? Stop being Jacksons. There's
And
a
is
lot
he
of
60 or 65?
All right, I'm actually going to look at my link that I used for this.
Because I think they're different Jacksons.
Are they? What if they're both born today and one is 60 and one is 65?
And they have to fight it out because there can only be one Randy.
Yeah, so the Randy Jackson from American Idol is born in June and is not having a birthday today. The Randy Jackson that I got from the website is Stephen Randall Jackson, American singer-songwriter, the youngest Jackson brother, the second youngest Jackson sibling after his sister Janet Jackson. So that's exactly what.
That's a no for me, dog guy.
Okay,
Correct.
This is all clear. That it also explains why he's below the fold.
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah.
Was not an
He's
original
like the
member
less famous Jackson.
of the Jackson 5. So,
Okay.
all right.
Makes sense.
I Googled Randy Jackson and got that explanation, thinking it was the person from American Idol, and I should have.
I like Randy Johnson.
Should have went farther into the
He's pretty good. Is it his birthday too?
Randy Johnson.
Yeah. Can it be Randy Johnson's memorial birthday?
All Randys are born on the same day. Everyone knows this.
Randy
it's too
Johnson
much.
was born September 10th, but was also reborn on October 20th.
On October 20th. Yeah, that's right.
All right, Rufus Sewell turns 54 today.
He's an actor, and I know I've seen him in movies, and I've liked him, but I couldn't tell you the name of him.
It's Rufus.
Well, no, not the guy's name, the movies. Unless he was in a movie called It's Rufus. That'd be kind of He's in M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's new film, Old.
Have you seen that?
His new movie?
Yeah, Old.
Nope.
Winona Ryder turns 50 today.
I saw her off Ramalama Ding Dong after The Village. She's 50?
Yeah.
I thought she was older.
Fun fact, plays a major role in Stranger Things.
No, actually, her fun fact is she once appeared in an episode of Friends.
I feel like that's everyone's fun fact.
Yeah, they just throw it in there because they're like, you're not going to check. Do it. Check.
Gabrielle Union turns 49 today.
I don't like her name. It should be at Gabrielle Wade, shouldn't it? I'm just kidding. She can be whatever she wants. So she's from Omaha. That's in Nebraska. For those of you who maybe thought it was Omaha, Texas.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh. Omaha. Dearest diary, today I drove through Omaha, Texas. I thought it was Omaha, Nebraska, but I was wrong.
Tracy Ellis Ross turns 42 today. American actress, best known for lead roles in television series Girlfriends and Blackish.
Nice. Oh, she's really funny.
And then Cleopatra Coleman is 34 today, Australian actress known for the comedy series The Last Man on Earth and Raya, and the Netflix original sci-fi series The Shadow of the Moon.
Cleopatra, that's an awesome name.
Nice.
It's Sonny Osborne, the banjo player Sonny Osborne, not the other one, of the Osborne brothers. He's 84. And let's see. Ooh, Kate Jackson is 73. No word on whether or not she's one of the Jacksons. Actor Dan Castellaneta from The Simpsons is 64.
We've got a drummer birthday.
Peter Timmons of Cowboy Junkies is 56.
Nice. I would like to see that recommendation, like that request of Bob. I want to know what you wrote because that was incredible. It'd be great if you wrote out the words. BG bottom. I was like, what does this say? Oh man!
All right, this day in gaming history, we have two from before 1995, so back-to-back episodes of Lawsuit or Not Lawsuit. Sean, we start in 1988.
Not a lawsuit. I was burned yesterday.
This is Sega, and they introduced the Mega Drive modem in Japan in this day in 1988. However,
It's a loss.
a year later, they were sued for the Mega Drive. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. So you are so far 1 for 1.
Correct.
1993.
Still not a lawsuit.
Okay, gonna go back to back. No lawsuits. Konami released Dracula X for the PC Engine in Japan. So double.
Correct.
Nice work.
2 for 2.
I'm very proud of you. 2001, SNK of Japan shuts down the company. The company was best known for its Neo Geo arcade and home games. In 2002, Grand Theft Auto Vice City was released for PlayStation 2 that same year. Sega put out Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 for the GameCube. It was only able to be played offline in single-player mode, but for $9 a month, you could play online against other players. It costs $40 to buy.
Also, for some reason, it's Phantasy Star Online Episode number 1 and Episode numeral 2.
That one, it's episode 1 and II. So that's
Yes, this is on kpolson.com. You're absolutely right. LucasArts in 2003 put out Gladius for PlayStation 2 and Xbox the following year. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out for PlayStation 2 in the UK. It sold over 5. In fact, it specifically sold 501,000 copies, which was a record.
Wow.
I wonder if the record was like just under 501,000, and then Take Two was like, all right, someone go buy like 20 copies of it, please, so we could reach exactly 501,000. 2009, Microsoft releases Forza Motorsport 3 for Xbox 360. The same year, Grand Theft Auto episodes. Man, Grand Theft Auto was popping out games left and right. And
October 29th.
And they were consistent on the date, too. That's impressive.
But isn't my understanding that it's like been forever since they put out a new one?
Yeah, GTA 5 has now been on 3 generations of consoles.
They keep reworking it a little bit, so it works.
In 2009 as well, the 27th Golden Joystick Awards were held in England or in the UK. The Ultimate Game winner was Fallout 3 that year.
Nice. But was the Golden Joystick chewable for babies?
Probably not. That wasn't until later.
Bummer.
But now you can buy your own Golden Joystick from our friends over at Baby something. Baby Shark, Baby Glitch.
Baby Joystick, Baby Glitch, Baby something.
Baby Glitch.
All right, next hour, weird and sometimes creepy facts about Halloween candy that you should know before trick-or-treating, so when you collect the dad tax, you understand. That is coming up from ranker.com. We'll have that for you. We do have to say goodbye to Sean. Sean's going to have to leave and do cool things. We'll miss you. Also next hour, sports! Golden Chewable Joystick. I have a new nickname now, according to Just Cause. All right, stick around. We got more coming up. It's Friday, October 29th, 2021. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
I'm not looking for someone to dry all my tears. No, I'm not looking for someone to scare away the fears. No, I know it's not gonna happen. Don't believe in happy forever after. No one should have to feel this torn. We're unable to speak with voices to soar. We could do better than this.
Hi, I'm Bob from Gaming Morning Show. You know, the voice from the box. As the proud owner of an amazing voice, I, like many of you, am familiar with the amazing voice of our friend Austin Attack. Her very popular music is available as a points redemption on her stream at twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. However, it is Austin's sound effects that are the real hidden gem. So today, we are offering you the greatest sound effects ever created by Austin Attack. Previously, these individual sound effects were only available for easy in-home playback by searching hours of VODs. But now, thanks to GMS, you can listen to these one-of-a-kind sound effects with our special edition 16 CD, 35 cassette tape, 1 Laserdisc set. For the first time, you can own Austin saying, "Beach."
Beach.
Plus, who can forget Austin makes a car
What
noise?
sound do cars make? Vroom, vroom.
Or that time that Austin tried to make the noise a dodgeball makes.
And then like a ball, like, like.
No.
I was trying to make like a dodgeball sound.
And if you order now, we'll include the best of Grimm sound effects at no additional charge.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Grimm! Get the best of Austin Attack's special effects collection by sharing random cat pictures in our Discord. Please keep in mind this collection is fictitious, and you'll never actually receive anything, except our love. And isn't that better anyway? Order your collection. Austin Attack. Songs for the beach.
Beach.
By calling 555, put it on a pancake, or visit our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. Our fulfillment department is standing by, which means you'll probably never see anything. They're so fired.
That'd be a capo keeper.
I was thinking like capers, like the little
What if it was like a
briny
little
balls.
grimy ball?
briny.
Do you think anyone's ever planned to steal a bunch of capers and it was a caper?
Ooh, yes, I like that. Coming this fall from Gaming Morning Show, caper. Also, Sushi has an Apex. This is fresh, hot off the presses. I think actually Austin's getting the news right now as we speak.
Oh yes.
Go ahead and toss it to me then. No, not the pig. Sorry, this is a news term. But that was better than I expected.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Join our Discord and become a Patreon. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. That is Mike. I am Hefty Goof. It is great to see you on a Friday, October 29th, 2021. Coming up this hour, list of the day. We will also have sports, but this is very, very exciting. Received by me 9 minutes ago from our good friend Kim Chica. Now, we've been talking a whole bunch about Kim Chica's taste test, which is today at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Jenny is a fabulous streamer, incredibly joyful stream to tune into multiple times per week in the evening. But just announced from Kim Chica that they are helping raise $40,000 for Player vs. Hunger. Now, you may remember that we had a fundraiser as part of our GMS anniversary special, where 10% of all the pledges that you made to help fund the upcoming year of GMS was sent over to Player versus Hunger. They battle food insecurity. They are hunger relief, and it's a volunteer organization that is inspired by video games. So they are working with Twitch, with Inner Sloth as well. And those two organizations are going to match donations up to $10,000 each. So the goal coming up on November 6th is very exciting. They're going to have a fundraiser to help raise $40,000 for food insecurity. We are retweeting this as we speak at the GMS account. So be sure to check it out. Watch GMS on Twitter to find more information about this event coming up, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. Help Kim Chica and more fundraise for Player versus Hunger. You can find out more on our Twitter. So just released. That's pretty exciting.
Very cool. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. It's a lot of money. It's a couple dollars.
PVH. Bummer, I can't remember the shout out that I have built for Player versus Hunger.
PVH.
Let me see. It's going to be in here. I have one built from when we did the anniversary special. It is.
No, that wasn't it.
It's just this one. It's just. Bam. There you go. All right. Good moron.
I was like, I just see morning gamers. Like, that's not it. That's
Good
Brendan.
moron.
Yes.
Different.
Brendan is up and at 'em after our long night yesterday playing DBD on GMS. That was super fun, Brendan. Thank you so much for helping us learn that game. Mike, you actually did like ridiculously well for your first time as a killer.
I mean, it's pretty intuitive, right? And then on top of it, I just got real lucky. And I'm a sadist, so that works too.
Intuitive and lucky. That's the things you need in your life.
Yeah.
National Breadstick Day. So we're talking about what is your favorite type of breadstick, and where are the best breadsticks. So, do you like the crunchy breadsticks that you get like out of like the packages?
No, I like softer breadsticks.
I agree. Yeah. Now they
Crunchy
make
ones
them.
are too much.
There's wide varieties of them. I'm also a big fan of cheese sticks, as we've talked about.
Yes, cheese sticks.
Love them.
So good.
So
good.
According to NationalDayCalendar.com, National Breadstick Day recognizes the delicious goodness of dunkable pieces of warm and tender enjoyment. Oof.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Observe this celebration annually on the last Friday in October. It's a great time to make homemade breadsticks as well. There's even a recipe at nationaldaycalendar.com that you could try. You could experiment with herbs and spices. You could also invite friends and family over for a hearty meal. Yep, that's right.
Hearty or not hearty?
And you can show off your bread making prowess as well. If you're not ready to break out the yeast just yet, order up some breadsticks from your favorite restaurants. Who do you think makes the best breadsticks? Well, we're asking that question. NationalDayCalendar.com.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts could actually make some pretty awesome, like, donut breadsticks.
I mean, if you think about it, a donut really is just a breadstick, but in a circle.
That's right.
You know? I mean, it's kind of bready-ish, but not really.
There's probably some nuances to it, like it's leavened different or something. I don't know.
It's what?
I don't know how this works.
They have used the word leaven.
Yeah, like
That's
a
pretty
leavening agent. Isn't that something that you use with bread?
good. Sure. Yep. That's all the time. I use it a lot with the bread.
Wait, is yeast a leavening agent?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go with that. Kyle, you're not doing anything right now.
Did Kyle ever answer your last question?
No.
Oh my gosh, that was nuts! K-Laugh
I
plucked it out of midair there. That was awesome.
Whoopsie.
According to Brendan, you are, quote, you're talented at moldering and humble.
Moldering?
Yes. I believe.
I think.
It's
that says
moitering. That's an I.
moitering.
Moitering.
Yeah.
Can you smolder?
Also, no. I've tried. I'm really bad at it. Tracer, thank you for Tracer said she liked my t-shirt. Thank you, Tracer. I appreciate you. You're great. Thanks, Tracer. It's a t-shirt. I got it at Meyer, which is kind of funny. They have a lot of really good video gaming shirts. It's great for a market with food as well.
Meyer.
Food and video game shirts.
We have t-shirts
Yeah.
and food.
and other things that are slightly overpriced, but it's not as chaotic as Walmart.
They also really like your shirt because right now that's the only thing in frame. So, there you go. Now you're on the screen.
Oh, hey, yeah, look at that.
It's just a lot of your T-shirt.
Well, Tracer also said something like a long time ago, so
Well, and
I was just a little delayed in my reaction. Sorry, Tracer.
well, and the important part is just to peel back the curtain a little bit. That's the reason that I had only your shirt on screen. Otherwise, I would've had the
we
scene
saw
set
what
up
Tracer
correctly.
wrote.
Exactly.
And Ryan's like, Tracer liked this, so let's give Tracer a review.
I did this for you, Tracer. According to
You're
Just Cause, have you ever tried the cinnamon twist breadsticks with the amazing frosting dip from Domino's? Let's go.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
actually pretty good.
Dessert sticks are delicious.
The problem though is if you order and the order sits for too long, they get real crunchy. They get hard pretty quickly.
Yeah, they're eat it all in one sitting snack because otherwise
you can't. Yeah,
they're gross. They're not gross. They're very chewy.
it's just difficult.
crunchy.
Yeah. However, if you put them in the microwave, it softens them up pretty good.
Well, and the hard part too is like the frosting isn't great after the first day either. So
True.
that was a nice punch.
Dang it, stinky guy.
Pizza Harbor in Corvallis. I'm gonna guess that's Oregon. Oh no, pizza. Yeah, it's definitely Oregon. So Pizza Pipeline was a staple of college growing up, or not growing up, but going to college.
Staples.
And they would sell like 4 large pizzas and like a pizza-sized thing of cinnamon sticks, which again I think they called them tricky sticks, and they were delicious. They would sell all of that for like $4. So it was a perfect thing for college.
Eat that. Beat that hot shot.
Mike is cracked. See, like you got that on the ground.
You have to get it on the top. So no, if you get it anywhere else in your car, you're screwed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do not try to jump to get the spikes into the
unless
ball.
you're jumping underneath it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I had that same issue before, where it was like the front and I couldn't go anywhere. I just wanted to go somewhere. I didn't even care where. Oh jeez. O and O.
Are there any good breadsticks specific to like Northern California, Brendan? I haven't spent as much time down there as I wish I had in the last 10 years or so.
Yeah, take that.
We did a beer crawl one time from one side of San Francisco all the way to the baseball park. So we basically did different breweries for a lot of hours.
Yeah.
We eventually got to the game. Watched the Giants play the Dodgers, which was when I didn't realize just how like deep that rivalry was at the time.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Got to the ballpark, I was like, oh, this is an eye-opening experience. It's much like my first hockey game ever. I went to the Canucks versus the Flames. And I knew about that being a rivalry, but I underestimated what it would be like to be in that building. And yeah, it was intense. So it's a good way to learn about hockey real quickly. Especially how serious the Canadian fan base is when it's Canada versus Canada.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Wow, he got up and over me.
Next
That was pretty neat.
is list of the day. We have a Halloween PSA for you. This is going to be the Halloween list of a lifetime. Weird and sometimes creepy facts about Halloween candy you should know before trick-or-treating, so when you collect the dad tax, you understand.
And I just want this to be very clear too. The dad tax isn't just for dads; it's for any adults taking young people trick or treating. It's just the government name is the dad tax.
The guardian tax.
The guardian tax?
Yeah. Whoever's in charge of the kids in the household, this is your day.
This is your day.
Nice work.
This is for you.
Kalaf, you helped us get a victory right off the bat to start the 7 o'clock hour. That's notable.
You are one of life's winners.
He also scored an own goal. K-Laugh. You were the traitor. I saw that. He's sus. What is it called in the God?
Imposter?
Yeah, that one. You can tell I've spent lots of time playing
Among Us?
Among Us, yeah. God, I hate this.
It's all right. We were up late yesterday. I don't know how you're functioning, so
I don't either. As soon as we're done with the show, I'm going right to the couch and napping for a good 3 hours.
I was gonna say I give you credit for just being awake this morning, so thank you, appreciate it.
I'm here. I don't know if I'm awake.
Just Cause says I have to go do stuff. Thanks for the fun show this morning, you guys rock. Thank you for finding us and
thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, being here last night as well when we played.
We
DVD.
like new people.
I have a story about my coaster here in a second, but want to get to a different story first. Yeah, I have a coaster in my office, my studio, and it's apparently taken on too much moisture. I'll tell you now because it's not that long. So this is one of those cork style coasters.
Yeah,
and I use the plastic cups from Starbucks. Like I just reuse the ones that they give out to everybody, and it's this one's sweating so much that it got too much moisture to the point where this is still wet from like 6 o'clock yesterday.
That's disgusting.
It started to leak through the bottom of the coaster. So I had this big puddle of like cork-colored water.
That's really gross.
It really was. It was on my desk too. So, ugh, gross. My grandma had those. Thank you, Just Cause. Yeah, we have them as well.
I've got those too. Yeah.
Because back in my day, the 1996s.
Dear Diary, back in the day when I was younger, we used to have corkboard, but my grandma said if I cut it up, it will make a great coaster. So when you're drinking your afternoon tea, it won't perspire through onto my fancy plastic-covered table.
I just got done watching the cult classic Hackers, and I decided to write you a letter. You reminded me of Zero Cool. All right, let's do this list. This is from Ranker, and then we'll recap all of the research and development that K-Laugh's been doing. A little bit late, K-Laugh, but you know we'll let you slide on this one. Aaron Maxwell wrote this list, and I think Ranker's lists kind of are like ever living, if that makes sense. Like they don't change; they just kind of sit there, and then they get upvoted and downvoted and such. We already mentioned the headline, but here are the list rules. Vote up the most oddball facts about your favorite sweets. So it's always important to do that. Number one on this list is M&M's.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, it's definitely one of two varieties. It's either the peanut M&Ms or the peanut butter M&Ms. Now, if they could combine those two, that hands down would be my favorite. I kind of like the Crunch Bar looking ones. You know, I don't know what those are called. Cookies and cream. Ugh, disgusting.
Bob,
and I don't like the salted caramel ones either.
Bob, we were just talking
Traditional
about...
ones, I'd rather just eat Skittles. But okay, I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to say peanut butter.
Did you ask Bob what his favorite flavor of
Nope.
M&M was?
You said it. Don't say it again.
All right, fine. Anyway, M&M's were inspired by soldiers' rations.
Oh, and if you meant color, green, I guess.
We didn't ask, Bob. Anyway, World War II. They were inspired by soldiers' rations during the Spanish Civil War. Forrest Mars Sr., I'm reading this verbatim, of the Mars Company observed British volunteers eating chocolate beads encased in a hard sugar shell, which prevented melting. That was according to Fear. Nope. It's according to Feather. No.
Feathered octopus.
Feathered octopus on Reddit.
Yep. That's interesting.
It doesn't melt in your mouth. Wait, it does melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
Yeah,
That's
and also in your hand though.
2.
Tootsie Rolls. The recipe for Tootsie Rolls calls for the previous day's batch to be mixed in as to theoretically include some of the very first Tootsie Roll in every candy ever made. What? Leo's recipe required the incorporation of the previous date's Tootsie Rolls into each newly cooked confection, a graining process that Tootsie continues to this day. Oh, okay, I get it. So they just reuse their previous days. Is it chocolate? Is it whatever it is? They use it and they put it in the new one. So theoretically, you could be eating Tootsie Rolls from like 1918. I don't know when Tootsie Rolls happened. Kyle, when were Tootsie Rolls made?
First, Kyle, a significant raise. So I'm gonna need your help here. Would you read number 3, because this is not
3
showing up on my phone very well. So I'm working on the computer.
Yeah. Number 3 is Smarties. Smarties candy was originally made with machines that were built to make gunpowder pellets for ammunition during World War II. For those of you who don't know Smarties, I feel like they're... Oh, wow, it's from 1907, so it could have been 1918. Smarties are like the little hard candies. They come in a roll. In where my kids are like, can I have a candy? And you're like, sure. Then they reach for the Smarties, and then they, like, devour the pack. And you're like, ew, stop it. That's kind of cool. They were originally made with machines. So if you're eating it and then your mouth blows up, it's because you actually got a bullet. Sorry.
Going back to the Guardian tax.
Guardian in the dark.
Smarties are the candy that you eat when you get to like week 4 of the Guardian tax. There's nothing else left.
When my biological daughter was a little younger, I would always go for the Smarties first and be like, these are so good, because then she would want those, and that left all the other good candy for me.
We're playing checkers. You're playing Guardian tax chess.
Heck yeah.
I'm impressed. Very much so. Hey, Mike, what's number
Yeah, that's
4?
me.
4
Number 4 is the Butterfinger. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. But did you know the ingredient that gives a Butterfinger its flaky center is cornflakes? Did you know that?
No.
Crazy, right?
It's not creepy. That's awesome.
Well, it's weird facts. And
Yes.
sometimes creepy.
Yes.
But what they don't tell you is it's from pre-chewed cornflakes. Ooh, creepy. So I mean that's kind of neat. It's still a little gross though. Number 5.
No, I got 5.
5
Hopefully,
rhymes.
it depends if it decides to stay on this spot or not. Kit Kats are on this list, and the Choco layer between Kit Kat wafers is just crushed up Kit Kat reject bars.
Nice.
It's like we need to make a candy out of all the stuff that we can't make candy out of, so we're gonna go with those. Listen, these are all from Reddit. How do we know any of this is true?
We don't. We're just going off of hope.
Okay.
Kyle, can you fact check all of these?
6
Bob's favorite traditional is Skittles. The purple Skittles are grape flavored in the U.S. rather than black currants in the UK. Due to a government ban introduced in 1629. See, I believe that because there's a whole bunch of weird like laws around like flavors and dyes and colors and this and that. I mean, we remember the great Sprinkle Gate of 2021 when the restaurant had to stop serving cupcakes because of the dye used in some sprinkles. So.
Red 30 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Red
actually.
69, Omaha.
Yeah, I didn't want to disparage Red 30. I don't know if it did anything wrong, but
Sorry,
might
Red
have known
30.
it was. Number 7 on
you
this
were
list.
7
Which, by the way, top of the moron to you, Quiet. As impressed as I am that Mike's up, I'm also impressed you're here as well. 7 is Sour Patch Kids. I didn't know this. This is a fun fact, according to HJB214 on Reddit. Apparently, Sour Patch Kids were originally released as Mars Men. I'm assuming they're made by the Mars company. They decided to change them to Sour Patch Kids to capitalize on the popularity of Cabbage Patch Kids back in 1985. Wasn't Cabbage Patch...
This one's true. I've seen this.
Was it Cabbage Patch Dolls? They weren't called Cabbage Patch Kids, right?
Well, they were. The doll itself was the Cabbage Patch doll, but they were technically Cabbage Patch Kids. So, yeah, I mean that's a smart shift in marketing right there to capitalize on some some press and get your name out there.
It
right?
is, as long as you don't get sued, which it must have worked out for Mars, because I'm assuming if they'd gotten sued, they would have changed the name back.
8,
True. 8. Ugh. Candy corn. The only candy that was all created in the 1880s and still in circulation. Originally called chicken feed, makes sense, and created in the 1880s, Brooks, whatever it's called, claims to sell enough candy corn each year to circle Earth 7 times if each kernel was laid out from end to end. I'm pretty sure all of the candy corn was originally made in 1880, and it just recirculation. It's like change, you know.
I learned a fun fact in a Wallstormer stream, which is at Intelligame, twitch.tv/Intelligame, that apparently candy corn has less sugar per serving than raisins.
9,
What?
Yeah, look it up. Number 9, Starburst, originally were called Opal Fruit. Opal Fruit. I wonder why they changed the name. Hey, could you pass me
I
one
don't
of
think
the...
this is gonna catch on.
Can you pass me one of the pink opal fruits, please? I'd like one. The UK version of Starburst is made with a vegetarian-friendly gelatin, but in the US, get wrecked. It's not. So, sorry.
1, 0,
1-0. Jelly beans. The good old reliable jelly beans. The Jelly Belly Candy Company was trying to create a pizza-flavored jelly bean, but the taste was so bad that the flavor was added to the recipe, making vomit-flavored jelly beans instead. That's hilarious. Man.
Worst Jelly Belly
Imagine
flavor
that.
of all time, buttered popcorn.
It's bad. I don't... No, thank you.
And I want to say buttered popcorn had a similar, like, it was a white jelly bean with, like, yellow specks, and I want to say it was closer to maybe, like, a lemon lime or a coconut or something. One of the other ones I really liked, and so it was always jelly bean, I don't know, surprise with me. So, yeah. There you go. Weird and sometimes creepy facts about Halloween candy you, chat, should know before trick-or-treating, so you can collect the dad/guardian tax. You understand. Oh, you understand is the end of that. Okay. That's from ranker.com. Thank you very much. Nice work.
You should also check it out. There's a couple other ones beyond number 10 that we don't need to talk about, but they're fun reads.
I will encourage you, Mike, if you would be so kind as to do a series of videos over the course of the post-Halloween haul. If you could kind of show us how to guardian tax correctly, that would be great.
Gotcha.
Breaking
I'll add
news
it to the...
from Quiet I Am Gaming. Quiet says, fun fact. That's an interesting way to introduce this, but you said, found out my car was stolen this morning. I know it's not actually fun, but if I don't laugh, I'll cry.
Good news, though, Quiet, is you made a lot of money on football. You can just go buy a new one.
Hey, Quiet. Is the football winnings from yesterday's Packers win over the Cardinals, which, by the way, sport's coming up in about 10 minutes from now. Is that enough to make up for the lost car? I had a hunch you were going to say that, Quiet. Just a hunch. So, I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, you do live in Florida.
Any leads? I mean, I realize you probably just got done, like, handling this. So, sorry to hear that. Brendan, by the way, says, best Jelly Bellies, Juicy Pear. Brendan lives in the neighborhood. I mean, it's hours away, but Vacaville, California, Northern California, is home of Jelly Belly. So if you ever go, that's where you can go to
In
the factory.
neighborhood.
I mean, it's close. It's not far. It's close.
I mean, I guess it's closer than me, right?
Right. So, yeah, I don't have a favorite Jelly Belly. I will say this, though, and Mike's not going to like this. I think I prefer candy corn over jelly beans.
Funny. I would agree. I don't necessarily like jelly beans, if I'm honest.
Wow.
Yeah, I only like the green ones, and you don't get enough green ones.
Austin and Hefty. They're the same person.
Oh, that's funny.
Was it seamless? Could you tell?
Seamless. I would never have known.
That's awesome. All right, let's go over to Indiana. Your not home state, but your current state.
This is my current home.
Richard Essex of Wish, that's awesome. TV, WISH TV has a story.
This is my local news. My wife actually pointed this out to me because it's ridiculous, and our county hates everybody that likes nice things. So much so that Happy Goat Luck Acres was the only full-time goat yoga operation in Indiana, and the owners said they were doing well until the Hamilton County North Board of Zoning Appeals told them to shut down. Goat yoga first became popular on the West Coast and moved across the country. It's essentially yoga with goats, with the instructor leading a normal class and the goats interacting as they please by climbing on participants or just mingling around the participants. Jordan Stevens and her partner started raising goats at their Hamilton County farm a few years ago. When goat yoga gained a following, they provided goats to yoga classes. Stevens said, "We saw how much the goats made us happy. We wanted to give people a way to experience how awesome goats are, and that seemed to be a way people wanted to do it. A combination of transportation issues and the COVID-19 restrictions forced Stevens and her partner to stay closer to home, so they offered goat yoga at their farm. The classes were in a small fence field on the weekends and occasionally on weekdays. And on average, Stevens says about 20 people signed up to do yoga with a dozen or so goats. She says the classes were going well until they received a notice in August from the zoning board to stop offering the classes at the farm. She says her partner, her and her partner were thrown into a bureaucratic web of zoning boards and planning commissions. The issue was that it is a business and that isn't allowed and isn't in their allowed business for an agricultural area. Gotcha. Stevens said the farm is zoned for agriculture, and she thought the goat yoga classes would be a great agribusiness, which is true. However, in Indiana, especially Hamilton County, they really like to take nice things and destroy them. So they tried to appeal for to get it moved to a place that is more zoned for agricultural business, for agribusiness. And the Board of Appeals said no, because they're a bunch of buttholes.
Wow. Correct.
Yeah.
Have you ever done goat yoga?
I have not. I've seen it. I've been around it, and I've helped get things together for it. But I have never done it because I can't yoga because I would die.
Yoga's tough.
It is. It's tough.
Meditation's more my jam, but I've tried to do some yoga because I think it's important to stretch my body. But man, it's tough. That's a good story, and that link right there is definitely a referral link. Holy cow, it's huge. So if you want to give Wish TV credit for sending you to this story, please click on that link, and Mike's local TV station, and Richard Essex will get some credit, so it'll be great.
I love Wish TV. They're my favorite news.
Shouted out Kajito, shout out Tracer. Tracer was in the chat earlier. Kajito was here at the very top of the show. Quiet I Am Gaming says, the officer did say pretty matter-of-factly that it would be found, and it's just a matter of time of when and not if. And in probably what condition is a concern. Have you ever had a car stolen?
No.
My wife's Honda Accord was once stolen just while she was working. She had a 9-to-5 job and parked the car in one spot in the morning and went to go get in it. Thought she was having a tough time because she couldn't find her car. She's like, I swear I parked right here. And finally came up with the conclusion that it was stolen. And so put in the police report, and it was found 12 hours later in a mall parking lot in impeccable condition, except for the radio was taken. But the radio looked like it was uninstalled by professionals. Like, it was beautiful. They did a great job.
More often than not, the guys or the girls, whoever's stealing those, are very good at taking them out with leaving minimal damage, which is funny because you'd think they wouldn't care. Where I lived in New Jersey, we would just leave our car doors unlocked because people didn't want their windows smashed, because no one ever stole cars. They just stole all the stuff outside, like inside of the car. So the people in our neighborhood would just leave their doors unlocked so people wouldn't smash windows, creating a bigger headache. But I mean, I've had my car broken into a few times, but I've never had it stolen. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I've only had my car broken into one time, and they definitely smashed the crap out of my window.
Yeah.
So yeah, we ended up finding the car. It turned out apparently that year of Honda Accord had a very easy to open door lock with almost any other Honda Accord key.
That's good to know, because I have a Honda Accord.
It's mid-90s. Dearest mother, the 1995 Honda Accord. Brendan says, my husband's fam lives around the corner from Jelly Belly. Yeah, I had a friend I stayed with one time in Vacaville, and the whole town smelled of jelly beans. It was great. Quiet AM Gaming, best breadsticks are any that have cheese in them, but I guess that becomes a question whether cheese sticks are also breadsticks. I think our consensus this morning is that cheese sticks are breadsticks.
Yeah. If there's bread around the cheese, like a like string cheese isn't a breadstick because it's cheese. But if you were to wrap it in bread, it then becomes a breadstick.
I highly recommend, and we gave a little bit of a glowing review of Little Caesars earlier in the show. Not as glowing as Kalaf did,
Surprisingly enough.
but we gave some credit. The pepperoni cheese bread at Little Caesars is pretty okay.
It's good. It's very good.
All right, here's the roundup. Yes, we are in Q4, October, November, December, according to Kalaf. Yeast is a biological leavening agent. Baking soda and baking powder are chemical leavening agents. And steam can be vaporous and a leavening agent. Also, we went over this during the great crepe debate. Gotcha. I don't recall a crepe debate.
A crepe is not a pancake.
I don't remember the crepe debate. Wow. Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, just listen to Bob.
I am your pancake expert.
So Quiet says, wait, then technically mozzarella sticks are breadsticks. Mike?
Because there's no bread.
They're
I mean,
breaded.
if they're wrapped in bread, maybe.
Yeah, they're not a breadstick.
Mozzarella sticks are not breaded. They're just cheese.
Because then chicken tenders would be chicken breadsticks. Which is kind of a fun way to imagine chicken tenders.
I am going to order it from like that from now on. Excuse me, I would like the chicken breadsticks, please. I'm sorry, the what? Yes, the chicken breadsticks. You have it on your menu.
I need a 6-piece chicken breadsticks, please. So then our chicken nuggets, mini breadsticks? I'll have some chicken bread bites. Hofbrew constantly says that mozzarella sticks are the best appetizer. So,
Oh, they are. So here's the distinction that we need to make. Quiet is that breading is not bread per se. You know what I mean? So like if it's a proper like breadstick with some cheese in the middle, then that's a breadstick. But I think if we're talking like mozzarella sticks or stuff like that, it's not. If something is breaded, it's not a breadstick. It's got to be made from like bread.
fair.
Like yeah.
What about a bread bowl?
That would be a bowl.
Is that a breadstick bowl?
Which is not a stick. I mean, if you like glued a bunch of like sticks together, sure.
I mean, it could be made of bread, Quiet, but it's not like bread.
It's not bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top
Just
of the
like
moron.
croutons aren't bread.
Correct, exactly. Top of the moron.
Good moron.
To Hobotos. It's good to see you. King
I mean,
Gray.
I'll say hi to you too, Gray.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't.
I like how Dandy also calls us. Like, are we the internet's collective fathers?
I don't know.
Because I figure I'm the
Yes,
grandfather
I guess.
of the internet. Because
See, and that's the thing. I think you are the grandfather, and I'm the dad. Sean's like the fun uncle.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
You know.
Hobotos, how's your morning going? It's National Breadstick Day. We just got done hearing from Quiet saying cheese sticks are the best breadsticks. Gray's favorite breadsticks are those that are tacos.
Yeah, I don't think that counts, Gray.
I think Gray just pretty much works tacos into anything.
Yeah, I'm sensing a pattern here. Oh, thanks. That helps.
Oh, Brendan already heard us talk about, crepes and pancakes, and so has to come in with this heat. busts onto the scene. Bread bowls are just giant calzones.
Brendan.
It's gonna be okay, Mike.
A calzone is not a pizza.
Oh, that's fine. If Missy wants to call us both dad, that's fine.
Yeah, I've decided
Acceptable since Dandy calls us the dads anyway.
that I would call you both dads. Take it or leave it. Also, cheese sticks don't sound like. Well, they're breadsticks with cheese. I mean, they're still in breadstick form. Like I've eaten a good amount of Pizza Hut breadsticks, and I can tell you that they are.
Yeah. I think if you call them like cheesy sticks, that's more acceptable than just like cheese sticks. You know.
What are you talking about, Brendan? I said that exactly as you. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I'm looking for JF Downs.
Brendan is not.
He went that way.
Trying to make a fight. Good moron to you, Wudang Pig. It's good to see you this morning. JF Downs, you were searching for.
Top of the moron.
You said you have a beat on where JF is?
I think he's in the UK. I don't know the exact location.
Oh,
Yeah,
look.
he went that way. There, see? It's exactly where I said he was.
Just picture like a void. Downs! Are you in there?
I was pointing pretty much accidentally to the chat box, so it worked out.
Crushed it.
Oop, I hit the wall. Nice.
Hoboto says there are most certainly cheese-stuffed breadsticks, but that is not to be confused with cheese-covered bread, aka cheesy bread. Interesting.
I'd still consider cheesy bread a breadstick, though. Like, so cheese-covered bread is just a breadstick with cheese on it.
I mean, I think what we all can agree on is that you can't really go wrong if you're able to eat bread with breadsticks. Cheese or not. Like, for example, my wife does not like lots of melted cheese. It's not her jam. She doesn't like pizza because of this, right? And we always have to get both the cheesy sticks, the cheesy breadsticks from Pizza Hut, and then also an order of regular Pizza Hut breadsticks.
Yeah.
And both of them are good, but I will always reach for the cheese sticks first.
Oh, 10 times out of 10.
Wudang says, back when I was a bit younger and money was more of a concern, I just got a big order of breadsticks for about $3. From where? Where'd you get $3
honestly,
breadsticks?
Breadsticks at most places are fairly affordable.
I agree.
You know, they're not bad at all.
Especially at Little Caesars. If you want to put your Little Caesars order in and get either slices and sticks or maybe just the pepperoni cheese bread, go to littlecaesars.com and you can order ahead. They also now deliver in select areas. Use promo code KLAF to save a certain amount of money on your order. Wudang said they are very delicious. It was a Pizza Pro, but this was many, many moons ago. How did that sound in letter form, Mike?
Which I wasn't paying attention.
Dearest
Sorry.
Wudang Pig Mom, I am at Pizza Pro right now getting breadsticks. We learned today so far that letters that were written in the 1990s also sound like those that were written in the 1920s. We're that old now, so.
It's all the same. It's fine.
Top of the moron to you.
Good moron.
Scott Chicken, is good to see you. King Gray said, I think once breadsticks have cheese on them, they can no longer be called breadsticks and technically change into cheese stick or cheesy break territory.
I don't see. I get it, right? But I think it's the whole thing about putting like a topping on something, right? Like a pizza is still a pizza, even if you put like pepperoni on it, right? A breadstick is still a breadstick, even if there's like just cheese on, like melted on top. You know, I don't think that you should necessarily try to be like, well, it's not really a breadstick anymore. Like, no, it's still a breadstick. It's just got cheese on it.
I mean, you call it a cheese stick. A cheese stick sounds like breadstick. I mean, we're not like changing it from, you use this different ingredient, and then therefore it morphs from a pancake to a completely separate category, which is a crepe.
Yeah.
Right? Or you put a lid on top of the pizza, and then it becomes a completely different category, which is a calzone.
Accurate.
So, I don't know. Listen, it's Friday. Do we really have to fight today, chat? Can't we just bring it in here? Okay, come here. Big hugs. Okay, everything's gonna be okay. Mike's not gonna participate in this, but it's okay. Mike's gonna take a little snooze.
It's Diego, the gaming morning lizard.
Good morning to you, Diego. It is good to see you this morning. I hope you're doing okay. You're welcome, Scott Chick. Anything for you. Hey, Mike, yesterday, did the Mets win?
Travel day. Actually, no, you know what? The Mets lost yesterday because yet another person dropped out of their GM search.
Oh, no.
That brings the number up to 5.
Has anyone actually said they want to be into the GM of the Mets?
No.
Okay. Mike, will you take the job?
Definitely not.
Yesterday in Pittsburgh, which is close to Philadelphia, which is where Mike's football team plays, and which is fairly close to New York City, which is where Mike's favorite baseball team plays, the Calgary Flames continued their tear through the early season schedule, and your Flames beat Pittsburgh 4-0 and improved to 5-1-1 on the year. Again, had Calgary not let the Ducks win that game in overtime, they'd be 6-1-0. However, here's something else that you should know. Apparently, that's the most shots by the Penguins in a shutout loss since like the 50s or something. So it was a big deal.
Not bad.
Let's go Flames, huh? And your Seattle Kraken get a home win at Climate Pledge Arena over the Minnesota Wild 4-1. The Kraken are 3-4-1.
Did you say Climate Pledge Arena?
Climate Pledge Arena. That's the home venue of your Seattle Kraken.
Okay.
Wu Dang Pig says, I'm hungry now. I'm so hungry now, specifically. Now I want pizza. Welcome to Gaming Morning Show. We do this to people, so
Yeah.
sorry about that. If you do end up leaving,
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
yesterday, Thursday Night Football was actually pretty good. Both teams are now 7-1 after the Packers beat the previously undefeated Arizona Cardinals 24-21. Now, the Miami Dolphins remain and will be guaranteed to yet be the only team to ever win all of their games in an entire season and postseason back in 1972.
Sweet.
Did you watch any of the game?
No. I did read a story, though, that Aaron Rodgers apparently is growing his hair out for a surprise Halloween costume. Nope.
Look up what Aaron Rodgers looks like this year.
Yeah.
And then look up the person who helped George Costanza get the Frogger machine in the famous Seinfeld episode centralizing around Frogger. While you do that, I'll tell you some final information in the sports realm. And that is the San Diego Padres have hired Bob Melvin. Okay. Bob Melvin is now the head manager, or the manager of the San Diego Padres. So while the Mets are having a hard time finding a GM, the San Diego Padres have figured out.
We don't have a manager either.
That's true. Yeah, I guess you need.
We have a pitching coach and an assistant GM.
But that's it. Let's see. Jamaica's World Cup qualifier against the United States on November 16th at Independence Park in Kingston. Don't know where Kingston is. Is that in Jamaica?
I would assume so.
It'll be played without fans, in attendance, according to Associated Press. The Jamaica Football Federation said Thursday the decision was made by the Jamaican government. So I also do think that reinforces that. The U.S. hosts Mexico on November 12th at Cincinnati before traveling to Jamaica. So there you go.
Jamaica, the gaming morning country.
And the Australia men's soccer team will play its first home match in more than 2 years on November 11th. It's been 763 days since they've last played a home match.
Crazy. Home home in the match. Some fun sports news out of Cleveland. The Cleveland Indians are no more. Once the World Series is over, they will become the Cleveland Guardians, or will they? Because there is apparently a roller hockey team in the city of Cleveland called the Cleveland Guardians, who are suing the Cleveland Baseball Association, or whatever their name would be in the interim, the Cleveland baseball team. Is trying to say they're infringing upon using their name. So I'm assuming that the baseball is going to win because they have a lot more money and a lot more lawyers than a roller derby league.
Have you ever been to a roller derby match?
Hell yeah, they're fun.
I would love to go. We actually knew somebody, I think, at the job that we worked together that was in roller derby. And I never went, but I would love to go because I hear it's a blast.
It is a lot of fun. Okay. It's very funny.
Mike job number 4073.
All right, coming up next hour, we'll play some community games. Also,
I really hope it's Google Feud.
See, Mike's locked it in. We're going to play Google Feud on Mike's request. That's coming up next hour. Also, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews, Clip of the Day, and takeaways that were pretty okay. Scott Chick said, may I also add that Ross County won their first game of the season 5-0. Let's go, Ross County!
Is that soccer, or rugby, or
roller derby?
Sheep throwing? What is it?
And Kingston confirmed by Calaf, capital and the largest city in Jamaica. So, thank you, Calaf.
Great. Thanks.
All right, that's Mike O. I'm Hefty Goof. We had a lot of fun yesterday playing GMS Learns DBD. Tonight, it's the Hocus Pocus. 7 p.m. Pacific time tonight. If you would like to participate, join us in our Discord, and you would have an opportunity to do that. And you can find out more about the GMS Halloween event at Twitter, which is at that link right there. It continues today and tomorrow as well. Come back. It's going to be fun, I promise. Friday, October 29th, 2021. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, at GamingMorningShow.tv.
Free. I'm staying where you are, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. Oh, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. Only you could ever, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. Good luck catching me defenseless, not putting all my secrets on the line. I'm keeping up my love's defenses, waiting for the one I'll be calling mine. Maybe you're inches away, could it be you, keeping me safe, yeah. Think I'm seeing my saving grace in you, in you. You're the reason why I can open up, let down my walls tonight. We could run away, let our worlds collide. I'm staying where you are, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. Let our worlds collide, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. I can open up, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. Maybe you're inches away, could it be you, keeping me safe, yeah. Think I'm seeing my saving grace in you, in you. You're the reason why I can open up, let down my walls tonight. We could run away, let our worlds collide. I'm staying where you are, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. My secrets are on the line, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. I'm seeing my saving grace in you, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. I found the one, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. I'm staying where you are, 'cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. From a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from Man, that is so juicy.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, community games and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay and the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. It's Friday, October 29th, 2021. It is Halloween Eve. Hope everyone has a good time. If you're going out trick-or-treating, to be safe. I hope everyone remembers the origin of things like Kit Kats and M&M.
Remember, they in Tootsie Rolls, they're old Tootsies.
Well, at least they're not wasting product.
Yep, that's right. Maybe.
I'm going to do something really quick. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. You're not even believe it. Actually, in fact, enjoy this really quick.
Who's got the cutest pet on the internet? I have this one, so cute.
There's free Arturo for you on this Friday. Didn't you find some streamer named Arturo?
Yep. So, what was that? I was in someone. It might have been Kathleen's stream, and somebody named like Hey Arturo. Arturo Live, followed, and I was like, is this Sean? I was like, did Sean make a weird account? And the answer was no. It's a dude who looks like he does gym stuff. But I was like, he stole Arturo's name.
It'll be our mission, chat,
That's messed up.
to get this name back. Isn't it like Arturo Live, right?
Yeah, I think it was Arturo Live.
8:08 West Coast time, 11:08 out on the East. It is 4:08 for those over in the UK. Brendan says, why are Tootsie Roll Pops so much better than regular Tootsie Rolls? I actually very much agree with that.
I disagree.
Really?
I love Tootsie Rolls. Not a big fan of Tootsie Pop. The candy part, like the outside of the Tootsie Pop, is great, but I'm not a big fan of the Tootsie inside.
How are you with suckers in general?
Mood. You know, you have to be in the mood to have them.
I tried to get Tootsie Pop, like a box of them at like the cash and carry, just to simply try to slow down the amount of candy I can eat in one sitting. It kind of helped, but not a lot. I can eat suckers incredibly fast. I'm like that owl from the old Tootsie Pop commercials. It's like 3 licks, bam, let's go. Mike's a big sucker. Ha! Get wrecked. Mike's friends Kyle says.
You're stupid, Kyle.
Coming up tonight, Hocus Pocus table read, and then tomorrow it is Gartic on stream. A lot of fun still to be had with the GMS Halloween event. Thank you to everyone who's turned out for Fudge Village, GMS After Dark, and Dead by Daylight so far. We've had a blast, and you can find out more on our Twitter, @WatchGMS. There's a link to our event on Facebook as well. Coming up in just a little bit, a man is facing charges for leaving a mobile home abandoned on the highway. We have that story coming up. Today is Internet Day. It is Cat Day. I like how those two things go together because it seems like the internet may have been built simply just to share, animal photos. Bandana Day, National Oatmeal Day, which Mike celebrated earlier today. National Hermit Day, World Stroke Day. No strokes for Kyle, though, because Kyle can't go golfing today, which was sad.
Wah, wah.
National Frankenstein Friday, which is a great name. World Psoriasis Day, Peppermint Bark Day, and it is also National Testosterone Day.
You try so hard.
I really wanted the spikes to go onto that thing.
Hello, Lady K.
Yeah, Lady K is here with the final hour crew, which, my gosh, where are our man?
Morning to the final hour crew.
It is good to see you. For some reason, my brain went immediately to Hermit Crab Day, which is not the same exact thing.
Hermit Crab Day.
Yeah, because hermit crabs are a thing.
My kids really want hermit crabs, and there is no way on this planet they're getting hermit crabs. None.
Why not?
Because they smell terrible. And my kids can barely take care of a puppy or like themselves. But yeah, hermit crabs, wow, that was a nice save. They're just gross.
Mike.
Gross. Gross. Take that, Travis.
Top of the morning to you, Chris and me. It is good to see you for this edition of Gaming Morning Show.
Look who finally showed up. Just kidding. Love you, Chris. Nice.
Brendan said, my first thought too, Mike, hermit crabs in cages are stinky.
Horrible.
Don't do it. For those joining with the FHC, today is National Breadstick Day. We did kind of get into the concerning territory of, is a cheese stick a breadstick? And everyone started talking about crepes and pancakes and calzones and pizza, but I don't think we're going to have that kind of divisiveness today.
No.
So sad it happened again. I was right there to grab it with my spikes, and then someone punched it.
Get in the go. Oh, fudge nuggets.
Kyle said any reptile in a cage kind of stinks.
We're talking about dead snakes, Kyle? Huh?
Did Kyle have a dead snake?
He's killed 2 of them.
Why are you murdering snakes, Kyle?
He's a snake murderer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 2.
Wow. I would keep Kyle away from Diego then.
Diego, the gaming morning show iguana.
Now, Brendan says we want to teach GMS Phasmo next. Now, you said you tried Phasmo, but only in VR, correct?
I played it normally, too.
Do you like it?
It's not bad. It's a little scary. Or surprising. I don't know how I did that, but yeah, me. I think it's more, it's more surprising than scary, I think. However, in VR, it was freaking terrifying because, like, I didn't make it out of the tutorial because at one point they're like teaching you how the game works, right? And they're saying like that, like, oh, you know, the ghost will touch things and it'll give you hints and yada yada yada. And I was like, okay. And then the door next to me just opened, and I was like, I'm done. No, thank you. Yeah, I was like, this ain't gonna happen anymore. It's creepy though, because you're just like in the dark. I mean, in the game by itself, you're already kind of like in the dark, but in VR, it's like times a bazillion.
Yeah, Phasmo could just, be a daylight game. That'd be great.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely.
Wait
a minute, who's that?
Final Hour crew. Groggy has shown up this morning.
Hello,
Who is that?
FHC.
Is that the happiest girl in the world, Groggy or die? Oh, Lady K had a fun fact, FYI.
Yeah, at the break.
It's a good one. It's a good one. At the break.
Lady K said, I've never played, and I know what I'm doing. There you go. Lady K's got
It's
the
a
background.
very intuitive game. It's just learning all the mechanics of it and everything. Wow. How do I say wow? That was wow. Okay.
Maverick had the Hercules.
Oh, was it
or
AI? It's
the Hulk.
less impressive.
Groggy
Less
is the
impressive.
happiness.
You are. Groggy, can I just say all these pictures make my heart sing with joy of you and Shell. Groggy has found true love, and then when I told him how I was taken, he found somebody else. Yes.
Nice shot.
To an island. Hold on, Groggy. That statement is kind of confusing. Taking Shell to an island this weekend to meet the grandparents? Is this like a Frozen situation where you were adopted by like rocks and you're going to show Shell the rocks? Like,
That's not where
Grand-
I thought you were going with that, but
I mean, but it makes sense, right? Like they're going to an island. Yeah.
I mean, they are. That's true.
I really need to watch Ted Lasso. I keep forgetting.
I mean, I'm just surprised that this is the second time this week you've brought up Frozen.
Let it go. Let it go.
Mules are better than horses. Maiko, don't you think that's true?
It's 8:17. We're one of life's winners this week. How you doing?
I love Bob so much.
I mean, earlier this week you said
Oh,
mules are
man.
better than horses, so you got
I was
some-
listening to the Dan Patrick show yesterday, and the intro has Bob, and it just blew my mind. I was like, this is the same guy that says the dumbest stuff for us.
You're welcome.
Bob's a big fan of yours, Mike. It's 8:18 now. West Coast 11:18 out on the East. 4:18 for those in the UK. Fun fact from Lady K: psoriasis is not just a skin condition. It affects all of the body and the joints, and has been found to be life-shortening. It causes the cells in the body to overheal and cause lesions. Is that lesions or legions? Is there a pronunciation for that? It's spelled legions, but is it lesions? Anyway,
I think it's lesions.
Which can happen in the internal organs if extensive damage is done.
Lady K, fact of the day.
I'll take one just in case I had it wrong, because I want to be accurate. So there you go.
Crazy.
Let's get the story, and then we're gonna play some. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's
God.
mouth, unless
Nope.
you meant what you said, and you want to play some Google Feud.
Nope.
You sure?
Nope. Yep. We're good.
All right.
Hello, FHC.
Pickle Feats is here, by the way. Legendary role-playing Red Dead Redemption not streamer. Pickle won't stream anymore.
True.
Pickle, come back. Pickle, come back. This is from KY3 staff.
KY3 staff from KY3 in Kentucky. But this is a story about Missouri. Somebody left a mobile home in the middle of the highway. I like that they cut right to the chase. The Greene County Sheriff's Office says someone left a mobile home on Farm Road 168 and Farm Road 97 near Republic. That's in Missouri. The home sat on blocks of the road Wednesday for several hours. Maybe it's a specific block. Just comes out of the road. After several community tips, the sheriff's office arrested a man Thursday afternoon who they believe abandoned the mobile home. Why? The suspect's name has not been released, and charges are pending. I've talked to several deputies who've been here a lot longer than I have, and this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing that hasn't happened before, said Paige Rippey, the Greene County Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer. It happened less than a mile from the busy intersection of State Highway M and US 60. As of Thursday, the mobile home was demolished by the Greene County Highway Department, and agencies properly disposed of it. The intersection of Farm Road 168 and 97 is less traveled area near Republic where drivers don't usually encounter a lot of problems. Cows get out. That's about it, said Barb Meckley, who lives near the intersection. But Wednesday afternoon, along the stretch, somebody left a mobile home abandoned on the road blocking traffic. I left here about 2:10 p.m. When I came back about 3 p.m., it was sitting there, Merkling said. She called her husband to warn him about finding a different way home. I had to explain it a little more because he wasn't quite sure what I was talking about, Merkling said with a laugh. I said, well, there's a mobile home, and it's abandoned, sitting on blocks, and no one is around.
I thought you were adding with a laugh, but no, that's in the copy.
No, with a laugh. I said with a laugh, yeah.
With a K laugh?
Yeah. With a K laugh.
Groggy would like to know that Groggy will be in Louisville for Thanksgiving break,
Ooh,
Michael.
We need to take a little roadie road.
Pickle's also letting us know that Pickle is retired, so on the yacht with Copia. So
Pickle's a liar.
if you want to watch some great clips of former streamers, go to twitch.tv/cop1a. That's how long Copia's been retired. I haven't even changed the shout out yet.
Nice.
Sorry, Copia. All right, let's play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall into the Monster's Mouth. This is everyone's favorite game. Maybe even Mike O's. We've banked 24 balloons on easy mode in our most recent, hey, the computer and or website forgot the actual record. If you want to see what that record is.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
9.
There you go. That's all you got to do.
12.
We just, the goal of Gaming Morning Show is to make everything as easy as possible for you, chat. So, that's why this game was formally announced as there's a person in the woods, and then there's a balloon, and I don't know. Sean talked a lot one day, so. We're paying respects to Cop 1A. Can we have a Cop 1A memorial tournament sometime in the future? I know we have the Alien Anonymous Memorial Fall Guys Invitational, which, by the way, we'll give an A for Alien. That's coming up.
Remember me, Cop 1A, you're gone. Now you're just its copia.
Saturday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time is not when it is. It's at like 10. My brain went into straight up every game we've played so far. Fudge Village and Dead by Daylight have all been 8:30 p.m. Pacific times. So, all right. So someone really wants to go board here. It can't be board because we don't have. Oh yeah, no, it can. I thought we didn't have a D. So there you go. I know what it is.
Bumble board? No, I like
It's a boogie board. Let's go.
Bumble board better.
Pickle is
Cracked.
nice work. That was a perfect and flawless first effort at this game. Congratulations. This one's famous characters, chat. We're up to 31 banked balloons. Caleb goes, nice pickle. Hi, pickle. Yeah, let's get the traffic report here correct. So coming up 6 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday, it's the GMS Games Gartic on Stream edition. We'll play about 90 minutes of that, then we'll send you over to Kate Zaid, who will be streaming at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. I don't know if Kate has anything specific that Kate's doing other than she's been dressing up every single day of the month of October that she's been streaming. And then the Alien Anonymous Memorial Fall Guys Invitational at 10 a.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/ChrisMYee. And then Austin Attack's Halloween party begins at 12 p.m. Pacific time. So it's an action-packed weekend of Halloween events. Find all these great streamers on a Twitch near you. Groggy says, it's been forever. I got hired as a business consultant marketer, and I've been busy. But Ilial. But Ilial to you, Groggy. Ilial.
What'd you call me?
I don't know. Just reading what I see.
Ilial?
Congratulations. Yeah, that's what Brendan says. That's awesome, Groggy. Nice work.
Is that still the content thing, Groggy, or is that something else? Curious. T
from Mike. Mike goes with a T.
Or tater tots.
Did Groggy weigh in on the breadsticks thing?
No, I didn't.
Downs asks, is a twiglet a breadstick? I can tell you that. I just have one quick follow-up question, Downs. What's a twiglet?
I know the answer.
Okay, Mike, what's a twiglet?
Ninja Turtles. Oh, no. Ninja Turtles. Yeah. Aha! What's a twiglet? It's a small twig. Crack!
Mike is cracked. Nice work. Uh-oh. Lady K, should I know what a twiglet is?
Twiglets.
This is occupation.
It's food. Yeah, it's a.
Is it like a Maltesers bar?
No.
So I'm trying to get my hands on the Maltesers.
Twiglets are whole wheat, crunchy, knobbly sticks made to look like twigs. They have a sticky Marmite flavor coating on them, which gives them a zesty and zingy taste, aka they're disgusting.
Okay, so we had National Day Calendar earlier talk about the fact that, yes, a breadstick is not only a soft breadstick. You can get, like, those hard, break-your-teeth breadsticks from, like, the packages.
Yeah, those are awesome.
And sometimes, like, some Italian restaurants serve them with your meal.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what a twiglet is, and no. I'm not a fan. But, you know, each to their own. So. I mean, I also don't necessarily, for example, Chris just brought up Olive Garden, right? I don't need to have the Alfredo boat. Honestly, usually Sean loves the Alfredo boat with the breadsticks. The main reason I don't buy the Alfredo boat when I go to Olive Garden is they charge like $8 for it. And so it's just like, listen, I don't want to spend my money on it. Breadsticks are just delicious without it. So it doesn't have to have the sauce. Mike said R, which makes me think of a joke.
R. Oh, God.
Groggy said, same place I do the content creation at a separate rate for the same person.
Or I will ban you.
I did guess X Aura, so
Hello, FHC.
if we lose, just remember this moment.
A. Gray says A. Diego, what do you think? What is it?
It's an occupation.
Nothing. Diego, the gaming morning lizard. Boom, boom.
Gray is just done with this game. Beep, boop, beep, boop. I think Bob's
Yes.
harmonizing with you.
Kyle, me and you're on the same page.
I thought you were just reading what got put into chat.
No, actually, I threw out S just at the same time.
All right, we got.
Oh.
Now, was that reading or was that also a guess?
All of the above.
Ooh, that's a nice hit there. All right, D, and then.
Can't wait to see it.
Do you still want me to guess T now that we got what Lady K revealed with a whole bunch of O's here? Zoologist. Zoologist.
Go with that. Don't listen to the other ones. No offense.
Nice work. You saved the day.
Cracked.
And we got one more puzzle.
Hey,
We're
you
up to
saved
38.
the day.
Mike's getting tired.
I am getting tired, but I also just like singing.
Mike is going to induct the next person who joins the kneecap tier into the Temple of the Six.
Temple of the Six.
If you'd like to become a Patreon, you can. Go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. There are 4 different tiers that you can join, one of which is the kneecap tier. And if you join it, Mike does a little something extra for you. And we appreciate all of our kneecap subscribers. We appreciate all of our Patreon subs that total over 25. Find out more and thank you for your support of GMS. Surfboard was the guess. We did not get it, but the F hit and is the front of each of those.
Well, I'm not going to say it.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Fire Fox.
Temple of the Six.
Stop it, Groggy.
6.
Hey, what are your favorite kind of... Oh, gosh.
Pickle.
Did you permitted that?
Yeah, pickle's fine.
It's the morning.
Well, no one needs to read it. Just don't read your chat. Okay. Pickle.
I'm gonna time them out.
Okay, that's fair. This is at the beach. Someone guessed fish fingers at the beach.
Fish lips. Fish farts.
No, we didn't say it. It's in the chat. Although King Gray would have got banned.
King Gray totally would have got banned. Flip flops.
That's a great guess. Flip flops it is.
I'm glad I guessed that solely by myself with no help from chat.
On the next edition of Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloon Fall in the Monsters.
No, Gray.
Thank you, Chris Ivy, for fixing my mistake. There you go. I thought you said something else, Pickle. Note to self: hey, K-Laugh, after the show, remind me how to remove a permitted term. All right, stick around. We got clip of the day coming up. It's 8:31 on the West Coast, 11:31 out east. National Breadstick Day, recognizing the delicious goodness of dunkable pieces of warm and tender enjoyment. Observe this celebration annually on the last day in October.
It's no longer permitted.
We'll tell you a really cool story. This Mike found us a neat story as opposed to a funny story. This is about a girl in a place. Where was this state at?
What was this question?
Anyway,
I was removing your error.
A girl,
the Detroit girl, Michigan.
Okay, so this is Michigan. So we'll take you there in a little bit. We'll tell you a story about someone who did something remarkable and neat for that little girl coming up in just a little bit. I do want to tell you that our good friend Kim Chica is both hosting Taste Test later today. It's a 4 p.m. Pacific time show where it's usually a demo of certain games. Today, Jenny will take you into Which World, W-Y-T-C-H, sorry, Which World, Which Wood, W-Y-T-C-H Wood, but also announced earlier, and you can go to @KimChica on Twitter, @KimChica let's see, 25 is the specific handle, announced they're doing something called Full Plate, and it's going to be a fundraiser for Player versus Hunger, and they're going to raise $40,000 to battle food insecurity. They already have matching totals of up to $10,000 from Intelligame, not Intelligame, but from Intersloth, the makers of Among Us, and Twitch. With the help of Intelligame, they're going to raise a whole bunch of great money for Player versus Hunger, which we supported during our GMS anniversary special, so certainly relevant to our community. Be sure to check it out. KimChica25 on Twitter and KimChica on Twitch starts on Saturday, November 6th.
I was going to ask if Josh was aware that he's matching this.
Yeah, so Josh is like kind of specifically helping out with this. So it's going to be a really neat event that they have going on.
Josh, I'm so excited you're going to match a donation up to $10,000. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, no, it's fine. It's in our VOD. It has to be true now.
Chris says, that reminds me, I don't have a witch near me anymore, which makes me sad.
They just got rid of the witches here. I wonder if it like went under globally or something. I don't know.
It's like how Quiznos has like 400 locations left. Maybe it's 40. I can't remember. That's a completely different number.
They are very different numbers.
I kind of had the same question, Pickle. What is a witch? I've never heard it.
It's a sandwich shop. Wee, that wasn't very good. Whoa! I don't know what Pickle's doing tonight, but I think I will be on the Red Dead Redemption 2 roleplay this evening after the table read of the tables.
Will it be a streamed event or just for funsies?
It will probably be streamed.
Look, it's
good.
on Twitch.
I got the thorns again, just in time to not be able to use them.
You got this, Mike. 25 minutes to go. We'll get you to the finish line. Mike was a hero yesterday. Dude stayed up till what, 1:30? I think we finally got done. 1:30.
That wasn't a tired sigh. That was my brain. I guess maybe it was tired.
Yeah, it is a tired sigh.
I was trying to put together a thought, and my brain was like, meh. No thanks.
But we played Dead by Daylight with Hey It's Brendan _TTV yesterday. It was a lot of fun, but we couldn't find a time that would work for everybody earlier than 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, and so.
Well, honestly, which for me it's fine. I mean, there's a lot. This week has been a drag though, not like a negative drag, but as far as a lot of late nights due to staying up for Fudge and then doing all this stuff, and doing some later night streaming. After this week, we'll kind of dial in the hours a little bit better, so that doesn't happen.
The answer to your question, Chris said, do we know anything about the table read? Absolutely. 7 p.m. Pacific time tonight. Go to our Discord, which you can type in ! Discord right now, and get the link. Austin Attack, probably a couple days ago, posted, if you want to participate, react to this message. So be sure to react to that message. And we will see you tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time.
Hey.
Hey,
yeah, we're gonna read directions from IKEA on how to put tables together.
That would actually be a great. Wait, there's no words in IKEA manuals.
What?
Are there words in IKEA manuals? I thought it was just pictures.
That makes it all the more interesting.
I would love that Mike Reed segment. Hey, it's Brendan _TDV says, y'all have had some very late nights indeed. You need some R&R time. It's been fun, but yeah, the turnaround from a 10:30 finish for something like Fudge Village and then getting up on time for the show is a challenge.
Yes.
Groggy, I want some fudge.
I've got some fudge in the garage. Not the garage. Yeah, the garage fridge. We went to an orchard the other day and I had some peanut butter fudge. Oh, Diego's eating. I can see him in the. Oh, now he's disinterested.
Yes, Groggy will be at the table. People will read, and that's all the info.
Which table?
The
Big Kid's table? Do you remember those days? Well, like when you were a kid, did you remember having like a kid's table? Did you have a kid's table?
Like during Thanksgiving and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We still have
Who
one.
was I talking to? Well, yeah, but I was talking to, I forget who I was talking to, but they had mentioned that they had no idea what a kid's table was. And I was like, what do you mean? It's where you relegated the troublemakers.
Have you ever been at the kids' table as an adult?
I have, yes.
Nice shot, K-Laugh. Can you feel the love this morning? It is in the chat.
Oh, you got it. Never mind. You had it.
I was so excited. Can you not flip whilst the spikes are on?
I think you can. I think it's difficult though, because you know, you're bulbous and stuff.
You're bulbous.
Tornado.
Yeah, it is where the more mature people sit, the kids' table.
Is that where down to? Well, I guess they don't have. Never mind. Stupid question.
Nice work, K-Laugh. K-Laugh is correct. According to Chris and me, I still prefer sitting at the kids' table.
Because you're so little. Just kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, the kids don't talk politics. They talk like boogers, and you can convince them, you know, of funny things about chickens.
What's a chicken fun fact?
I don't really know. That's not some of those things. One of those things I should say when I'm not fully functioning. Because I can't deliver.
Well, I appreciate you being here. probably an hour longer than your brain was ready to go, just so I didn't have to be by myself. So that's always kind of you.
Like I said, I got PTO that I need to use. Sorry, Chris. I didn't mean it.
Rude. Well, honestly, I've thought about this a lot because I know a lot of y'all, like King Gray, recently met Gonzo. Correct, Gray? I have that right. You know, Kate Zaid went out to visit Chris ME for Chris's birthday, and I am just curious. Like, I assume everybody is like 6'2", because you know you don't have a clue how tall people are when you look at streams, and so I'm curious when I meet everyone, I'd be like, oh, you're not the size that I thought you were.
Yeah. Kate was real little. I didn't meet her, but I saw her on Chris's stream, and I was like, wow. I thought Kate was like 5'11". Nope.
How tall is Kate?
I think she's like 5'4", 5'5".
King Gray said, I met him years ago. This is just hanging out. Well, la-ti-da. No, I'm just kidding.
Look at this guy being all... Man.
I will shout out Gonzo and King Gray. Kiki is 6'2", confirmed, though. Yes, as we all thought. 8:41. West Coast time, 11:41 out on the east. It is 4:41 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Some more information.
5'4"?
Vectober is from Mad Artisan. Tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time, Mad Artisan will continue the Vectober challenge. Mad Artisan is the one responsible for the GMS Puppet Pals. So if you like these, you'll like what Mad Artisan's doing over at twitch.tv/Mad Artisan. Also, coming up tomorrow, as I mentioned, both the Halloween party for Austin Attack, but also the Alien Anonymous Memorial Fall Guys Invitational. And earlier this month, we told you about But Why Though, raising money for St. Jude. They're going to continue to do that through the rest of the month. So if you can support them, that would be huge. Go to butwhythoughpodcast.com and help them raise more than I think their goal last year, or what they raised last year, which was $4,000. I want to say off the top of my head. Hey, you can find out more, butwhythoughpodcast.com. All right, Mike, let's take you to this Detroit story from Detroit Free Press. Frank Witzel. This is a very touching, pretty cool story.
This one is a lot different than the nonsense that we like to talk about. There's a gentleman. I'll tell you his name in a second. But there's also a girl. 6-year-old Leighton Vian goes Halloween trick-or-treating. When she goes, she'll be making a statement just like Cruella de Vil. The character she'll be dressed as did in this summer's movie. Her 20-month-old brother Holden will tag along as what else? A Dalmatian. But this story is about how a special costume for a special girl is going to let her do what every other kid will do this Halloween: go door to door for candy. What you don't know is that Leighton, who was born with myotonic dystrophy, is unable to walk. The disease makes her muscles weak, and she also has difficulty speaking. So Tim, a Ford engineer and friend of Leighton's parents, designed a 7.5-foot contraption, DeVille's car, that Leighton can ride in and still be seen throughout the neighborhood. It's so special for us, Leighton mothers. Abby Vian, 38 of Northville, said Wednesday morning, just a few hours before they plan to take the car for a test drive. Having a child with special needs, you're not included in a lot of things. Tim, who loves Halloween, said he wanted to help a little girl and her family enjoy the holiday. It's fun for him to tinker, but what he really enjoys is making other people happy, especially folks who otherwise might not get able to enjoy the holidays much. More than making a costume, Tim said he wanted to help a kid who otherwise might not be able to enjoy one of his favorite holidays, because if you can't walk around, it doesn't look like it's much fun. So he made a really neat looking little car that looks like Cruella de Vil's Creepy Mobile. I don't know if it has a name, but it was really cool.
Love it.
It's really cool to see.
Yeah, we just shared the picture as we went into that story. Click the link, check it out. Pretty neat stuff that's going on.
It is.
I like stories where people help people. It's fun.
Absolutely. Helping is helpful.
Now, here's some more breaking news. So apparently Chris M.E. is not 5'4". Chris M.E. is 6'5" and plays point guard for the Lakers. So congratulations, Chris. I can't wait to hit you up for tickets. But stop blowing huge leads against the Oklahoma City Thunder, please. That would be great.
Dude, I can't believe the Oklahoma City Thunder are so bad.
Yep. All right. Aura said, so I just read a news headline. The UK is set to ban conversion therapy for minors, something I thought was already gone here, but then I remember how crappy humans are.
Well, and that's kind of a funny thing, Aura, because it's not only just people are crappy. There's a lot of things that get made that just get forgot about. Like, bestiality is still legal in a bunch of U.S. states because they just haven't taken it off the law books, which is weird to me. But not comparing conversion therapy to that, just kind of saying like, politicians suck. We'll leave it at that. Why you gotta be so mean?
Good moron to you, Golden Plays Drunk Games. It's good to see you.
Hello, FHC.
Shut up, Pickle.
Pickle said, sounds good for Abigail.
Abigail is Pickle's character's girlfriend, who is also a donkey.
If you would like to watch Pickle play Red Dead Redemption roleplay, get wrecked, because you can't. Pickle's retired, so...
But you can watch Look It's Mike O play sometimes when he streams.
That's right.
When is that?
Tonight, you mentioned. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens. I may sleep for like 70 hours. We'll find out what happens.
When asked for comment, Abigail said,
Well, that's funny.
it is good to see you, Golden. Congratulations again on winning Billy Thundergun Award yesterday. Chris M.E. said, Ryan, how many times have you been told you'd like Ted Lasso? About 873 times. And I will watch it. I will watch it. I just need to get out of the fall sports season, and then I will have more time to watch Morning Show and Ted Lasso and finish Succession, which I'm watching on HBO. So.
Morning Show.
Top of the Moron. Hello, Final Hour crew. Kasogo is here this morning.
Hello, FHC.
Saying, I wouldn't doubt it. Look at these fancy gentlemen. Oh, this is going back to Golden says, I think there's a law somewhere where it's illegal to walk backward in a park.
So there's a lot of states that have really stupid laws. Like you can't do some weird random thing. It's so dumb. It's like you can't ride a emu down Main Street past 7 p.m. on a Sunday.
Right?
You're like, what?
The old emu law.
The holy moolah.
I missed a ball pretty badly, and Gray was like, "Ooh, that whiff," and I'm with Brendan
You
like,
must be new here.
"Well, when I miss in Rocket League, I miss gloriously."
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we need Dan Patrick's old line from SportsCenter. The whiff. Like right there. Whiffed real bad. And they scored.
Oh, so close. Pulling it out there, Kyle. Kyle's pull-out game is not strong. Sorry.
We're doing pretty okay, Kisogo. Thanks for asking. Today is National Breadstick Day. So we've had a lot of votes for Olive Garden, which I kind of expected. Kate came through with, what was the name of the other place?
Fazoli's.
Fazoli's, which I've never heard of before.
If
and then
you are a fan of really gross, nasty, drippy breadsticks, that's your place.
And then we got into a little bit of a debate regarding our cheese sticks breadsticks. Gray says, there's a law in San Antonio that says you can't spit on the sidewalk downtown. It's from the days when people will wear the big hoop dresses so the cowboys wouldn't get dip spit on their dresses.
Would you call me a dip spit?
That is like bulging disc. You have to say that one very slowly.
What's one of your least favorite genres of movie, Ryan?
Right? I feel like y'all cut me off. I was upset with that when I said horror, and you're like, what'd you say? And I was like, horror.
The first time you said it, it sounded very different from horror.
That's because you guys wouldn't let me finish my words.
But it was more funny that way.
It was pretty funny. Yes, I like to play games that revolve around horror. Because I am now a horror enthusiast. See?
I mean, you did pretty good with
I wasn't worried.
DVD,
I'm not surprised y'all were worried, but I wasn't worried about a Dead by Daylight.
The other night Brendan was playing, and I was in there with him, and I was like, Ryan is gonna hate this. Like someone's gonna pop up, and he's just gonna scream.
I actually think
I don't think there was any yelling.
No, I think it would be more scary if it was first person. Because then out of nowhere, like,
True.
Know, so
Oof.
It's a good freeze by me.
That was a nice freeze.
It was a deep freeze. You're enthused about what, Ryan? Horror. Listen, am I like in the mispronunciation world with that? I'm trying to say it correctly.
No, you're doing fine. You just say it quickly. You're just like
horror.
Horror. No, you can't say that. You can't say that on television.
All right, don't Google that either. Yeah, we can play Groggy. Now that I have it for a month, we can play some DBD. Groggy said I want to play DBD with Ryan. Hey, listen.
Hey, if you look on Steam, it's only $10 right now.
And in my wait. It's only $10 on Steam.
Yep.
And I reactivated a $15 a month subscription to play.
Yep.
I mean, let's be real though. My computer would have crashed. So.
Yeah, you're probably right.
All right, that's Mike. I am Hefty. Thank you for being here. It is time for the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming re-news, takeaways that were pretty okay, and clip of the day. So what is something, chat, that you learned from today's show? Mike, really quick, what are the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming re-news headlines?
Really quick, Sony is aggressively going to invest in development capabilities. More acquisitions are likely on the way. This comes from Jason G from Game Informer. He says they're going to buy more things because, you know, that's how you do it. You buy games, you buy stuff, you buy other things, and then you say, we're not trying to be better than you. We're just really big. Call of Duty Vanguard is going to be bringing a whole new map to its first season. This comes from Austin Goslin of Polygon. Once Call of Duty Vanguard drops, Verdansk will be no more. I saw a picture this morning of a Warzone map from the South Pacific, and it looked kind of cool. However, there's going to be some really awesome ways for them to screw it up, so that'll be fun. But get your days on in Verdansk. I believe December 2nd is when the new map will drop. So if you miss Verdansk, you got about a month to play it. If you're Mike Fahey from Kotaku, you're very excited because your kids have a bad habit of chewing on your game controllers there. But don't worry, Baby Glitch has created a chewable game controller for babies. That's right. If you have a problem with your kids eating your controllers, or you just want to do it, you can go ahead and you can buy these fun little ones. The only systems they don't have, I think, are the NES. They have controllers that look like Super Nintendo, N64, Sega Genesis, and modern, consoles. So that's kind of cool. And then also some games came out today. Did you guys know that? Well, let's tell you. Dollhouse came out for the Switch. Dollhouse in the middle of our street. Dollhouse Panorama Cotton, available for the PS4 and Switch, along with its counterpart Cotton 100%, available on the Switch. Mario Party Superstars, guess what? Ghosts and Apples, also the Switch. Shinari Broken Beyond Despair, also on the Switch. Halloween Snowball Bubble, not to be confused with Snowball Halloween Bubble, available for the Switch. PJ Masks Hero of the Night, available for the Switch. Good luck, Ryan. And the acclaimed follow-up to Adventure and Horror Pinball, Horror and Adventure Pinball, available for your Switch. And if you are following along at home for the most prestigious segment within a segment within a segment award thingamahoozy what's-its, the name of the morning goes to Holy Cow Milking Simulator, available on the Switch.
It's all exclamation points. Holy cow! Milk Simulator. It's great. All right, so all caps, I should say. We got takeaways that are pretty okay. It's going to be a really good one. I'm excited about this one. Cannot wait. Let's have Bob. Let's have Bob do clip of the day today. Bob, what do you say?
Seriously? Can't any of you do anything yourself? Like, for real? I just have this tiny box. I never get shown in it anyway. Whatever. Fine, here it is. It's the clip of the day. Toot toot!
Time 9:26 out east, 2:26 for those watching in the Ukraine. If you've never been here before, we are a morning radio show that plays games. We are 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. And you can find us Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Coming up, birthdays this day in gaming history. So if you have a birthday to celebrate or an anecdote about gaming history, I guess. We've never asked that before, but it's only taken us a year. You can be involved too. Let us know in the chat.
Dear Diary, on this date in 1995, I filed a lawsuit against Nintendo because there was too many letters in the name. They told me that I could not do that.
I'm so concerned that now journal entries from 1995 have the same way that I used to express journal entries from the 1920s. Dearest mother. It's 1990.
Dearest journal, I have not spoken to thee in...
There you go. There's your clip of the day. Apparently the late 1900s sound a lot like the early 1900s when it comes to letter writing.
It's accurate. They do. Timing, journaling is timeless throughout the ages.
For today, big shout out to Tim Kassar, Ford engineer who made a... What happened?
Tim! I was just yelling his name, sorry.
Tim is a Ford engineer and made the cool-looking Cruella DeVille, what'd you call it, the creep car?
The creep car. Creep
for,
car is Corella's creep car.
For 6-year-old Leighton Vian. Am I saying that correctly?
Yep.
So you, Tim.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Well done. Well done. Takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from today's show? And then we're going to send you over to say hi to Tracer, who is streaming Digimon, which is Digital Monsters. Digimon are digital monsters. Digimon are something. I can't remember the rest of that theme song. But I used to think it was the Pokemon theme song. So we learned that. Mike, what is something you learned from today's show?
I learned I need a nap.
A nap would be good. I learned that you are awesome, though, because you stayed up late to play the games with us, and we appreciate that. So, let's see. Groggy said Ryan has a mispronunciation club. Yes, and today we reached 117 mispronunciations since the start of the show.
Oh?
I was going to say, and we haven't missed a single one. Wink. I'm doubting that that's true.
Ballpark.
Takeaway that's pretty okay from Brendan. My takeaway is breadsticks, cheese sticks, garlic knots. All carbs with cheese are good, no matter what you categorize them as.
Heck yeah.
King Gray was Billy Thundergun runner-up just because I let Pickle get away with things that Gray has never gotten away with on this show. So, me. King Gray said, I learned that GMS lets Pickle curse, but threatens to ban me if I do it. Hashtag collusion.
Okay.
Groggy, I learned that Maiko is filled with joy to see me happy and is an all-around good guy who appreciates others' happiness.
Aw. Thanks. You're great.
Bob's a pretty big
I love
fan
all
of
of
yours,
you.
too.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Chris
You're welcome.
MB, my takeaway is that this week's Halloween festivities have been really fun, and it's not over. We continue it tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time, a Hocus Pocus table read. I will be able to participate, which was not for sure, so I'm excited to hang out with y'all tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Find out more details in our Discord, and tomorrow, 6 a.m. Pacific time. Wake up early, grab a cup of coffee, and join me for some Gartic on stream. Any other takeaways that I missed this morning? Soga was looking for Bear Turo, but Turo's not here today, at least in this hour. Any other takeaways? I like Mike's shirt, Golden said. That's my takeaway.
Donkey Kong.
Pickle learned that you can say any curse word if you pair it with an animal.
It was a good try.
That's the loophole. Good morning, Final Hour crew. Bubsy is here. Bubsy said,
Hello, FHC.
my takeaway is to be careful talking about horror. Horror. My takeaway that was pretty okay is I still need to take my time when finding birthdays because today is Randy Jackson of the Jackson 5's birthday, not American Idol Randy Jackson. So, happy birthday
from me, dog.
in June though to American Idol.
Who was reborn though on October 29th.
We'll try to do better tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, at GamingMorningShow.tv. Tracer is intended for mature audiences. Yes, I know we don't have a show tomorrow. Whatever. We'll try better on Monday. How about that? Well, we do have a show. It's GMS Game. Anyway, it's confusing. Goodbye.